We need a longer intro.
Why?
Because I like to, used to get so used to long ones.
Yeah.
Like a 5 minute. Okay, the music's starting. Oh, good. We have a half hour to get ready. Now
No.
it's just immediately.
We just start the show.
I know, but I like to get jazzed up and I like to get my jokes going beforehand.
Oh, I got you.
Get rolling.
That's when you put the towel over your head and just start warming up?
Yeah. Start firing out little tester jokes in the studio.
Yeah. We could probably use that, because right now all the tester jokes that you're throwing out during the show have not been landing.
Well, no, that's why I need a longer lead up. A 45-minute lead up.
You need a good 45 of throwing out jokes before they start working?
Yeah. Good 45 minutes of just lobbing them out there.
That's all right. We'll treat the first hour of the show as your test hour.
Okay.
And just let everybody know.
As a warm up.
Anybody who's listening, this is the warm up.
It's a warm up.
The show starts at 9. We're going to use the 8 o'clock hour
As a warm up.
as the warm up hour,
Absolutely.
just so everybody's on the right page.
I slept terribly last night.
Why?
I don't know. We went to bed late. I was like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
First of all, do not say we went to bed late.
I was just say we got home late.
No, it's you're painting the wrong picture about what this relationship is.
No, I don't mean in the same room. I mean, we got home late because we both did something last night.
That doesn't help at all. You're still being weird.
No.
And it's too togethery, and I mean the implication is there.
We were both out at Doug's Loves Movies last night.
Yeah.
And we both got home late because we left there at 10, after 10.
Oh.
So I say we both went to bed later than probably normal.
I don't think that we need to be portraying this image where we did Doug Loves Movies last night.
Yeah, it was fun.
And everybody knows now that, like, we see each other on Thanksgiving, and then you start the show by saying, well, we didn't sleep well last night. We went to bed a little late.
We did. It's true.
The show that sleeps together stays together.
Absolutely. What time did you go to bed, babe?
It's a little later than usual, honey.
Me too.
Yeah. So you didn't sleep? Do you think that also because, we had 5 days off or so?
Yeah.
And it catches up. All of a sudden, you're not on your regimented sleep pattern.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Maybe it is. I was getting up at like 1 in the afternoon every day. It was so nice.
You were?
Yeah, both yesterday.
You switched back that quickly, huh?
Immediately.
I guess because you do comedy at night, so you end up very, very quickly just going back and forth.
By Saturday, I'm finished on a regular weekend. Yeah, it's always Mondays.
Over. Yeah, I was doing that for a while when I was working at nights, waking up at noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever. But I've been pretty good. I maintained over vacation. I was up by 10 most days, I think. I was up by 10.
I had to get up at 11 on Thanksgiving.
Just to get everything done?
Yeah.
Just to see the family and everything?
I had to go down and see my family, and I had to. We do it early now because my dad's older and he doesn't want to drive at night, so we have our meals earlier.
Why don't you just do it at your dad's house?
We could do that, but my nephew, my sister, and her ex have my nephew's 4, so they both want him. So we did it at his family's house, so everyone could be with my nephew.
I see. How was it? How was the Norton family function? A lot of people get surprised because you have a very sort of warm family, right?
They're lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
They're lovely people.
They really are.
Right.
It was very good. It was good to see them. I got down there.
When you see your lovely family, do you sit there wondering what you're doing with your life? Like, does it make you go, I need to...
No, but I'm sure they do. I'm okay with me. I need a little tweak here and there, but I'm okay with me pretty much.
You think they're silently judging you, though?
No, I think they're silently just wondering, what the fuck is he doing?
Right.
What is he?
How could this still be happening?
What is he? Is he? I don't know.
It's only getting worse. It gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah, but they're nice and stable.
Yeah.
It was good.
They don't bring up any of your proclivities at the dinner table?
No, they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
It just is what it is.
Yeah, hey, dating, yeah, okay, cool. They don't...
No more questions, because we know that's where we end up in trouble.
Yeah, they're not worried about it either way. I don't think they're concerned. I don't think they're overly weirded out. They don't give a shit. They're just normal. It was nice seeing them. My nephew was very cute. And my
How
other
old's your nephew?
4. And my other nephew's like 21.
Right.
So my sister took a break. She took a nice 18-year break.
That's a long time.
Sure is. And he brought his girlfriend. It was nice. It was a very nice affair.
Right. Makes you feel like a normal person for a little while.
Yeah.
Have that good normal person food.
Yeah. Then I just drove up north to see Bob Kelly.
Then you get back to, is there more debate? Well, Bob Kelly's a family guy
He's
now,
got his
though.
kid and his wife, and there was other people there. No, it was very normal.
So you went from not really having much to do on Thanksgiving to making all the like Thanksgiving stops.
I made a few stops. Yeah, it was chock full of family and friendship. It was good.
Well, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it was nice. I ate a lot of fucking food. Everyone did. Who cares?
I always forget that, my parents listen to the show all the time.
Yeah.
So when I got to my house, my mom goes, "Is Jimmy coming?" I go, "I don't think he's doing his family thing. He might come later, if he does." And then my mom goes, "Good. Tell him that I made one cookie especially for him."
Oh no!
And I was like, "Mom, we don't need to talk about this.
I wish I was there.
We really don't need to talk about this."
Gray pube torn out from the root.
That's what she was referring to,
Yeah.
but we didn't get into detail.
Yeah.
Especially because, this is the infection that you are. Like, on one end, my 2-year-old niece is there, and everybody's like, doing the baby stuff. And on the other end, my mom is making references to gray pube cookies.
Yeah, ripped out from the root.
Ripped out from the root and made into a handle.
Yeah, he tied it off at the end. It's delicious.
A delicious handle.
Yeah, you eat the hair at the end.
Yeah, I had the same Thanksgiving that I've had for years and years and years and years.
I wanted to go to. I went to Sam's after, but it was just you and Jess. I wanted to go to your mom's, but I was just a little late.
You got to try all the pies.
Yeah, you brought the pies home. That was very good.
Right. Yeah, naughty cheat day for Jim.
Well, yeah, for everyone.
Yeah, well, I
We all
guess
cheat.
I know, but most people just eat food. Like, they don't have this regimented diet that you do. You know what I
have
mean?
to, because I'm a pig.
I see.
I'm a fucking pig.
I forget.
I love eating.
Most people aren't as regimented as you, but most people were born with impulse control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people don't shove 30 fucking small candy bars into their face
So funny.
and play with their nipples.
Like, what's he doing? I thought he was just eting M&M's.
creepy.
His fucking shirt's off. I don't understand what's happened. It's been 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It just goes down the rabbit hole.
Yes, it does.
Do you like Thanksgiving?
I love it.
You do?
It's fun, yeah.
How come?
Because you get to see your family, your friends. It's just a nice holiday. There's no pressure to buy the right gift.
Right.
It's just you just show up, you eat, and it's good food. It's just an enjoyable time.
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy for the stuffing, but
For this, what was wrong with the stuffing?
it was a little. It was like in pieces. Like, it looked like it just kind of tastes like breadcrumbs, but with stuffing on it.
Was it moist?
No.
It was like a stuffing crumble,
Yeah, a good way to put it. Yes, it was,
like crumbly blue cheese that you put over stuff.
but not even moist like blue cheese.
Oh,
No,
why'd they do that?
I don't know. I am straight out of there.
You did?
Yes, it is.
Is that why you made it quick to Bobby Kelly's house?
Yep, where stuffing was aplenty.
Was it more moist?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. It's like pussy stuffing.
It wasn't croutons?
No, it was not croutons. That was it. It was kind of like dry crouton-y. Bob's
Wait.
stuffing was great.
But didn't the turkey over at your family's house, didn't that make up for the moisture? If you put the turkey in the stuffing a little bit?
Oh, I hadn't noticed that. No, I didn't.
So if you mix the turkey and the stuffing, just still
Yeah.
still more dry.
Yeah.
More it was a little dry.
Yep. It's like eating Edgar's teeth.
Did it leave the turkey in too long?
I don't know what happened.
What else did you have besides turkey and stuffing?
That was and some string beans.
How were the string beans?
They were delicious.
Okay, so you really munched down on the string beans.
I don't eat cranberry sauce. It fucking creeps me out.
Were you polite about the turkey and the stuffing?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Could they tell you?
Throw it on the floor like Jake LaMotta?
Could you look around the table and see that people were not exactly diving into the turkey and stuffing?
Well, the plates were handed out, so everybody was enjoying. I mean, I went back for seconds
You did?
for more turkey.
Even though it was dry?
Why is it was dry? It was just the stuffing was a little dry.
But you said that the turkey didn't help.
Well, it didn't.
Who made the turkey?
I don't know. It was in the attic
Yeah.
as insulation.
Freeze-dried turkey. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah,
That's a shame. When you get to, at least you get to catch up with family.
that was nice.
I mean, usually it's like you catch up with family, you enjoy good food with them, but for you, it was just you caught up with family.
Catch up with family. You go and eat at Bob's.
Right. So basically, your family's Thanksgiving was more suited as an appetizer.
It was lovely. Yeah.
Like, it was like the idea of a Thanksgiving meal was there, but it wasn't quite the execution of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, not traditional as I might have hoped.
You didn't think so?
No, my nephew was running around with a little Spider-Man hat on, which was very cute.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
You like that?
And little gloves.
Yeah.
Just showing off.
You see the little kids, they're having fun.
Yeah. Well, there's only one little kid. My other nephew's fucking, and he lives with my other nephew is like, he lives with his girlfriend. He's already more advanced in a relationship than I've ever been.
He's got a live-in girlfriend.
Yeah.
He's developing into a healthy person. Did anybody worry when they were cutting the turkey that the friction would start a fire or anything like that?
It was a kindling. Yeah.
I see.
They didn't cut the turkey. They just held a magnifying glass over it and melted off the thing. Bit dry.
Not great, huh? How was your turkey, Travis? Was it as dry as?
No, my turkey was wonderful.
It was moist, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, my mom.
Stuffing was great.
Yeah, my mom makes a good turkey, makes a good stuffing.
I'm sure she does.
But not everybody does, I guess.
No, they don't. some turkey are lackluster.
Is that right?
Yep.
It's a shame. That's a shame. But nobody called it out at the table or anything.
Oh, and why would anybody call it out? I had a lovely Thanksgiving.
Right. Any whispers like on the way out? Like that was not.
Yeah,
that was not great.
Well, no, I didn't talk to him on the way out, but there was a little turkey. What?
Yeah.
What?
I see. So you go to Bob Kelly's.
That was awesome. Yeah.
And then it was good food.
But yeah, I was watching the football game. I'm all in with the Cowboys.
Oh, you are?
Sure, a big Cowboy fan.
You're a big Cowboys fan.
10-1, yeah. Boys are great.
Yeah.
Zeke's playing well.
It's just
so is Prescott.
It's just weird because I haven't heard you. I haven't heard you bring up the Cowboys much.
My whole life I've been a fan, big fan.
I know you. I mean, just this season, it doesn't seem like you've been. You didn't even know who Odell Beckham Jr. was. I know he's not a Cowboy.
He's a ball player. Plays ball for the Giants.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Touchdown
Maybe you do
scorer.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe you do know. Maybe you.
So
do
I had a lovely Thanksgiving.
And then you went Black Friday shopping, right?
No, I didn't. No. I did sit in the fucking traffic though, because I did that gig upstate, and so whenever you go anywhere on Black Friday, it's just you're just stuck. Yeah, it's mall traffic. My GPS is a cunt. It's the worst. It's the worst.
Why do you say that?
It just stinks. It tried to get me. I was going on the Thruway North, and you know how there's all those outlet stores at like exit 17 for New York. It is 16 or 17.
Sure.
So I was supposed to just go straight. The Waze app is
Woodbury
phenomenal.
Commons?
There you go.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to just go straight up towards Albany, and it's telling me to get off at the exit for the mall.
On Black Friday?
You probably to save 2 miles. What a piece of shit.
Waze did that?
No, Waze did. Waze was like, go straight, dummy. And I did. I just knew it was wrong to get off.
Yeah, to get off at the mall.
I'm like, what the fuck is to save like 2 miles? GPS is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it has to. Yeah, GPS. Do you use like a standard GPS unit?
It's in the. It's in the car,
on the dashboard.
It's there.
Yeah, I mean it's a matter of time, I think, before Waze is built into cars and things like that. Because the idea that GPS doesn't have real-time traffic updates
but they
anymore.
said it did dynamic traffic. It's called.
Yeah, don't a lot of them have?
It does. Well, so allegedly dynamic traffic. I think it means they take you into it. Like they're like, "Do you like traffic?" And I hit the wrong button. It says, "I enjoy traffic a great deal."
Yeah, I find it to be quite dynamic.
Yeah, they're like, "All right, we'll put you in a lot of it." Fucking asshole. It's supposed to avoid traffic. Didn't.
They didn't at all, right?
No, I was very upset.
No.
But I luckily I listened to my own intuition. I went
Oh.
straight and just used the app from there.
Smart. Very, very smart. You know, people used to do that. They used to drive without computers telling them where to go.
It is weird to think back to the time when you didn't fucking know where you were going.
Yeah, you just have like a fucking paper map as if anybody can read any of those.
I still
anymore.
have one. I'm such an ass. Like, I'm afraid the whole grid is going to collapse. I'm going to need a paper map, which I can't read anyway.
I know.
It's so stupid.
How do you know to go from highway to highway to highway with a fucking map?
It really is an awful. I feel bad for people that were in the paper map industry. You're fucked.
That really did just creep up on them, huh?
What are you doing?
All of a sudden, these GPS units are unreliable. If you're out of commission, if the satellites don't work, people are always going to need paper maps.
They're not.
People can't even fucking read them anymore.
It's like your phone book. I bet you they hang out with the phone book people during the week when they used to work.
Exactly.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Just looking at all the trees that they don't have to cut down. Like, what's everybody's got oxygen now. I don't understand.
Remember how heavy the new shipments would be? Oh, you're not kidding.
Talk about the good old days.
Yeah.
The delivery guys talking. Yeah. You know, I used to throw them on people's. I know you throw them and watch out, the phone book's coming.
That used to be the first thing I did when I got into a city when I'd do gigs, like the early 90s, is you look under for escorts. I'd go right to the escort agencies in the phone book.
I was so naive. I thought you were going to be like looking for work
No, I was
when you
already
got
working.
to the city. Like looking for, maybe it's comedy clubs, looking for different gigs or whatever. But no, that was escorts.
No, when I had a gig, I'd be on the road like in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I see.
And then go right to the phone book.
For something to eat or?
No. Well, yeah, so to speak. Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, no, I didn't do any of the Black Friday shopping. I stayed indoors and went to the movies and stuff like that.
What'd you see?
Avoid that. I saw Edge of 17.
What's that?
That's that like coming of age movie with Haley Steinfeld in it. It was okay. It was kind of like Woody Harrelson plays a teacher in it, and he's like helping guide this 17-year-old girl as she's, going through what the trials and tribulations of life.
Sure.
But the amount of alone time that they spent together. I was like, get the fuck out of here. No public school teacher is spending that amount of alone time with a 17-year-old girl, even if it's on the up and up. Like she goes to his house, she's in his car, she's in the classroom during his lunch break. I go, no.
It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. So that took me out of it. But beyond that, it was all right. And I saw Arrival, the Amy Adams Alien movie.
Oh, I want to see that.
It's a good movie.
Is it on IMAX?
I'm sure it's on IMAX. It's got to
see
be.
that. Okay, we'll go see that, Trev.
I'll go see that. I want to see
Let's go see it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good movie,
Word.
but I left telling Jess that I thought that they needed to dumb it down a little bit.
Oh, good. I'll enjoy it. I love a good movie like that. I always get it.
You do?
Yeah.
You like it when it's really more playing to an intellectual crowd?
I need that.
Why is that?
Just because I do. It's the way my mind works. I need a smart movie.
You're just above a lot of the audience.
I'm above them. I just know the level I'm at, and I need it. Like, what was the movie we talked about last night? Oh, Interstellar. I thought was very good.
Interstellar. So we do Doug Loves Movies last night.
I told them that. They already know.
And the question that they asked, Doug Loves Movies is Doug Benson's podcast.
Yeah.
And he gets a panel of people, mainly comedians, together, and they're on stage, and it's almost like a game show podcast in front of a live audience and everything. It's a really, really fun show to do. But they always start, it was me, one other comedian, I don't remember his name, Jacob something.
Yeah.
Jim, and Matt Serra. And I didn't know you or Matt was going to be on the show.
I didn't either.
Yeah. You didn't know Matt was going to be on
I knew Matt, but I didn't know you were going to be.
Yeah. And so they start the show by saying, what was the last movie you saw? And Jim goes, what's the movie with Matthew McConaughey where there's like a drought and he keeps saying his daughter's name?
He kept calling her Murph.
And
I hated that.
They go, you couldn't mention once that he went to space?
Well, I forgot. I was just thinking about the drop. I just kept thinking of him going, Murph! Murph! And yelling Murph, and it drove me nuts.
But he was doing it like in space.
I don't care where he was doing it. That's what I took out. That's how many times he said fucking Murph in that movie. I forgot that he went to space and a black hole.
And it was just like on so many levels. The last movie that Jim saw in theater was Interstellar, which was
that or The Conjuring 2.
A long time ago.
You're right.
And what you took from Interstellar was that there was a drought.
Yeah, there was. It was a problem.
It was like this amazing space movie where the director and everybody was talking about how cool it was to see.
Yeah.
You're a guy who loves IMAX.
I do.
And you don't even remember that was a space movie.
I remember it now, but the IMAX is the best movie-going experience you can have. It's just an amazing way to see a movie. It's not the most comfortable seats. I mean, it's just a fun way to watch a movie.
No.
It's giant.
It's big. It's the biggest screen you can watch a movie on.
That's awesome in 3D.
But it's better.
Oh.
I don't like wearing the glasses.
Is it well, because you probably feel like a nerd.
And
is it 3D now, this new movie, the Amy Adams movie?
I'm sure that...
Travis?
I don't think there's a reason for it to be.
No, there really isn't. Okay. It's not an action movie.
No.
Thank you, Jim, for adding that. It's not an action movie. There's no reason for it to be in 3D.
Okay.
I'm sure it's in IMAX for the visual...
For space.
They don't go to space.
Oh, all right.
The aliens arrive. It's Arrival.
Oh, don't tell me anymore. I haven't seen it.
The movie's called Arrival.
I still don't know what it's about.
The aliens arriving.
I didn't know that.
Gather that from the commercials.
No, I couldn't.
Or the title. It's Arrival.
Departure.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Departure. That's the sequel when the aliens decide
Wait, what's the one where they
leave.
wake up too early?
That's Passengers.
That's what I'm thinking about. Okay.
Yeah,
That's the one I want to see.
That will probably be in 3D.
It's not out yet, right?
No, it's not out
That's
yet.
what I thought of. Okay.
Is that
See?
the one with Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who's
Yeah.
the lady?
Jennifer Lawrence.
There you go.
That just looks like a dopey, like, almost like not a rom-com, but like just a drama love story. It's not even a
They wake
cool
up early. What happens? I don't know.
Just because it's in space doesn't mean it's like a sci-fi thrill.
I love good space movies now, though, because they make them better than they ever made them before, because the fucking graphics are so good.
I can't
feel like you're in space.
I can't stand space movies, to tell you the truth.
I love a good space movie. I can't wait
don't.
till we go there as a species.
Is that right?
Yeah, I want to explore.
Yeah. I would love it if they gave you the first ticket and they're like, all right, we got him out of our hair. Nobody's going to space, stupid.
Maybe we'll someday.
Yeah. So you would get on what's his face, the billionaire's rocket?
Oh, Richard Branson? You know, I might. I mean, I'd be scared because if you crash, you're dead. But again, if you crash in a helicopter at 1,000 feet, you're dead. So yeah, I probably would do that. I'd be afraid of getting sick.
What do you want to go to space for?
The same reason everybody wants to go to space, because every boy wants to go to space. Who the fuck doesn't, man?
I don't want to go to space.
Yeah, I would love to.
I have no desire to be in space. I don't even like planes. I don't want to go to space.
I think space would be scary. There's got to be that point, though, where you leave the gravity a little and you feel like you're falling. Like, that's got to be a scary moment.
Here's what I don't like about space. The same thing I don't like about planes, but I really wouldn't like it about space. The idea that, like, you'd be flying for however long, fucking 20 hours, and you might be halfway to where you're going, if that. And you realize that you can't, even if you turned back, like if you had a panic attack and you had to go back, or something happened and you had to go back, it would take 20 hours to go back. You know what I mean? Like, it would take, you're so far away that even you can't turn back now.
Where are you going to turn back to? For what?
To get the fuck out of there, because you realize that there's no reason to go to space.
That's true, because you've turned back a few passenger planes, have you? Like when you're on your way to Denver? You go, hey, could you spin around? I'm feeling anxious.
That's why I don't like the planes. Because you get up there, and then even to go home is a whole ordeal. So you are stuck. You are under somebody else's control and whim.
Yeah, I get that. I get the idea of not liking that. That's what people are scared of flying for, because you can't just get out. But when's the last time you pulled over a car and just got out? We don't do it anyway.
Yeah, but you got the option.
Yeah, no, we don't use it.
You can just pull over and go for a walkabout if you want.
You can.
Don't you take a train to work every day?
Yeah, I take a train, but like if a train like stops or something, I can get out of the train. It's on the ground.
Not if you're over a river.
I don't go. I guess I go over. I go in a tunnel. Yes, fine.
There you go.
The tunnel isn't the greatest part of the train experience, but yeah, I take a train because that's ground transportation is fine.
Yeah, I know what he means.
Because you could stop and you get out and you still are in control. You could walk. There's also those little dealies that you can break in case of emergency whenever you want.
Child's jaw.
It's not what I was thinking. You know, if you break glass, you can stop the train.
Why would you?
Just in case. Just so you know that that's an option. But when you're in space, from what I've heard, nobody can hear you scream.
Yeah, but the one thing about space that would suck is going to the moon, you'd see it getting bigger. But most times if you're flying in space, you could be traveling for 6 months or a year and not see any change in scenery.
You wouldn't even know it.
You would see nothing's getting closer.
Right.
Look, I've been going for a year. I've gone like fucking 6 million miles. We got to go 9 light years. Oh, fuck.
Do you know what a panic attack I would have if I woke up? That's the movie you want to see. That's why I don't want to see it. Where they all, they're supposed to go into hibernation for 10 years and then wake up in the future on another planet. And they wake up after like 3 years. And they're just stuck there with nobody else. And there's nothing to do for 7 years.
Don't tell me anymore. You're going to spoil it.
It's not even out yet. How could I spoil it?
Just by talking about it, your voice will resonate while I'm watching
I see.
it. It'll bother me. Yeah, that looks really cool.
No, it doesn't look cool. It just looks like, oh, and I guess they're going to fall in love because they're the only two left. And then the spaceship starts to break.
Oh, does it?
I saw it in a trailer.
Oh, it's in the trailer. Okay.
Yeah, it's in a spaceship.
That's a pretty cool ship, though. Everybody else is still dozing off. I'm such a bad sleeper. I relate to this.
It's not a
apnea boy walking around the spaceship for 9 years. Everybody else all rested.
Ah, shit.
I'm all unshaven. How'd you sleep? Not good. I've seen 9 Super Bowls since you dozed off.
Tossing and turning for 10 years, waiting for everybody else to wake up.
Oh, cool. Lawrence Fishburne. I like him. I would hate that.
Waking up early like that?
Oh, it would fucking suck.
You're walking around like, quote unquote, accidentally tripping over other people's pods, hoping that, oh, you're awake. I know, I've been awake too. Yeah.
Oh, when'd you wake up? 3 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't know. I guess you must have just, did you bump my pod? No.
We hit a bump.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, turbulence up here in gravity-free space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm going to see that. And I'll watch Arrival too. I'm going to go to the movies a lot coming up.
You are?
I think so.
Because it's award season?
Yeah, I usually get them sent to me, but I like that.
You like going to the movies? Or you like having them sent to you?
Both. But the problem with the movies is it's hard not to eat like shit.
Yeah, but you get a little popcorn. Who cares? Don't put butter on it.
I don't put butter on it.
So get popcorn.
I'm such a... I can't... Do you eat the popcorn before the movie starts? I finish before it starts.
You do?
Kind of compulsive. Yeah, I can't stop it. More.
You just keep going?
Yeah. And then my fucking mouth is all shitty with salt.
Yeah.
You know salt mouth you get from popcorn?
I'm pretty good at relaxing with it. If I'm hungry,
That's
obviously.
just financially. You don't like to spend on 2 popcorns. Sam's a chiseler.
Yeah, I'm not going back and getting more popcorn.
Sam's a cheap skate.
I'm pretty good at saving. I'm like a squirrel, you know what I mean?
Like nuts
put
in
a
your
little
mouth?
away. No, that's not it.
Okay. That's all I can think of.
Put a little away, knowing that the movie's going to start and I'm going to want some popcorn.
You know what I would love to have, man? I fucking love... After I shoot, I've already decided what I'm going to eat, like a pig.
Of course you have.
I'm going to go to the Comedy Cellar. I'm going to eat their fucking wings. Because they're the best wings in the country at the Comedy Cellar. I'm going to have pizza. And I want to have some pretzel, those doughy pretzel nuggets that you dip.
Yeah.
Like a New York pretzel.
But nuggets, like from the mall?
Maybe just a New York pretzel. That smell, the hickory chestnuts.
I'm going to have a New York. I'm going to shoot my special that have a New York pretzel. Ugh.
I just want a treat.
Of course you do. You fucking tourist.
I love it. I love a special.
You have a fucking water pretzel from a cart.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna have a real New York pretzel.
I like a good pretzel.
I do all this comedy about talking about being in the Big Apple.
That's right.
Then I'm gonna go get myself a New York pretzel right after.
And he wants a New York slice of pizza.
Of course he does.
That's right. And then some buffalo wings is from New York. Yes, I do.
Of course he
You're
does.
not going to shame me out of my fucking look forward to snack.
He's gonna have one of those New York bagels the next morning when he wakes up.
No, it's going to be a one-day treat.
Oh, is that it?
A nice burned pretzel. I like a hard pretzel with a lot of salt, some good mustard. Fuck me, man.
You're going to get full after the pretzel and not eat any of your other treats.
He's gonna
It'll be a long
carbo
day.
load.
Yeah, I'm going to carbo load for one day.
By the way, all these treats you could just eat them. They're not that big. Like a slice of pizza and a pretzel. Like, that's fine.
Go ahead, enjoy.
You could just eat them. Not you, though, huh?
No, I'm weak. I just know what a weak fuck I am.
Yeah.
I'm not strong.
What are you going to have to drink? What are you going to have to wash it down?
Just, regular, nothing, Diet Coke, nothing crazy.
Diet Coke, though? Do you drink Diet Coke even though...
No. I love it. I love it.
That's a bit of a treat, then.
Yeah.
So you're going to enjoy that. You're going to have a nice Sbarro's slice.
Yeah.
A big New York pretzel.
I'm gonna go to the Pizzeria Uno. That's New York.
You're gonna get some patented Chicago deep dish.
I'm craving that fucking. Cause I did a gig in Connecticut, not far from Pepe's, and I wanted some, but I was too late when I was done.
There's one right by my house.
You keep saying that, but it's not the original.
It's the same shit.
It's not.
It's just real thin pizza.
No.
It's the same bullshit.
I want to go with Roland up there, have pizza together.
There's real good thin crust pizza in Connecticut.
There is, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing Hartford this weekend. Maybe how far is Hartford from New Haven? Half hour, hour?
I don't know.
Maybe I should just name more times.
Yeah, exactly.
If you fans that listen to the show that could help me out, how far is Pepe's from Hartford? Maybe I'll go on Saturday afternoon.
No.
Why?
You don't want to have that before your special.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You can't control yourself.
No,
honestly,
I can, but I know I'll hate it.
If you have Frank Pepe's before your special, you'll be 200 pounds by the time you film. And that's embarrassing.
I wound up...
I won't have you embarrass this show and be a fat fuck at your special.
I don't need that either. Thanksgiving was a rough one, though.
It was?
Yeah, a lot of pie.
Jim came over at the end of the evening for some dessert at the Roberts apartment, just with Jess and I there after we had left my parents'
Yeah,
house.
your shitty Asperger dog. Fuck is wrong with that thing?
Jim thought there was something wrong with the dog because it didn't like him.
The dog, first of all, the dog has hair. It looks like when a bald person decides to make their hair curly.
Like thin curls.
Yeah.
Just like stringy curly hair.
Yeah, your dog, it's got weird fucking, weird hair.
It's a Labradoodle.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. But just a
I don't like
barking
it. You were
idiot.
about to say very cute, and then you changed that to kind of cute.
The attitude, it barks too much. It's like, shut up.
It just barks at you. It's
Yeah,
very good
whatever.
around a lot of other people.
Maybe.
Because Jim thinks he's like God's gift to animals. He thinks
I
he's
am.
Dr. Doolittle.
I am.
Because he sat there. Travis, if you're sitting there, right? It's Thanksgiving. You're in your pack.
He's crying. That's what he's doing.
That's true. I was about to say you're with your mom and dad, but that wouldn't happen.
One empty chair.
That's
Yeah.
very unrealistic.
You're sitting there and there's a chair with hats on it.
Yeah.
No, put your coat there. No one's using
sorry.
that.
I went to have lunch with Travis and his wife and kid recently, and he privately told me that the kid listens to the radio every now and then.
No.
But often, mommy has to turn off the radio because a certain subject comes up that she's not aware of.
No.
I've been told that there have been times where Lisa has to run and turn off.
Oh, how old's your daughter now?
7.
Your grandmother left. She hated your father, and she hates you. She left.
That's not your grandmother. That woman, not your grandmother.
This imposter lady you've been talking to is just wearing a grandmama mask. Your real grandmother is eating matzah right now somewhere.
Travis's wife is just throwing Disney collectibles at the radio right now. Turn it off!
No, I shouldn't say that. But it's stuff like that. She didn't love you. She's 7. Yeah, I forgot that she would.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no
enough.
reason for her to know. I mean, it's not that she's not old enough. There's just no reason to
share that,
discuss that.
Yeah. Give the imposter a hug when she comes over.
Right.
Give the faker a hug when she comes over.
You're gonna need to start teaching your daughter fake grandma's first name so she knows what to call her.
Yeah.
Hey, Diane, how are you?
Yeah. Hi, Nana. Oh, hi, Lila.
Are we going to see Grandpa and Diane? Yeah, but so the dog. What I was trying to say.
Is your wife gonna hate me now?
No, she loves you.
Okay,
Of course she's
loved.
Why would she be
Past
mad?
tense.
It's not her parents.
That's what her wife is. Travis's wife is just going to sit there and explain to his daughter, no. Your grandparents on my side are real.
Yeah.
No, the fake one's on Daddy's side.
No, Lisa's mom left too.
Oh.
Did she really?
Yeah.
When?
About 10 years ago.
Oh no! But the two of them met somewhere. They're lesing out.
Yeah.
Two of them are fucking.
It's not how it works.
Fucking. I bet you that's what happened.
I think that's right.
I'll bet you that they heard these two kids got together and the two women met on Facebook. And
Yeah.
They fucking decided to meet at the spa and slam their boxes together and they never left.
Travis's mom found herself a nice Canadian lesbian.
Exactly. She said it was easier. Oh yeah, no, I'm going Jewish, but she's not going Jewish.
No.
No.
She's going lumberjack.
No,
She's
absolutely.
Nice lady lumberjack.
Right now, she has a fucking above the ears haircut in Vancouver. I didn't know Lisa's mom left too. Was it same circumstances?
Yeah, somewhat. No,
Did she talk to her?
No. She's told Riley that her mom's dead.
Because she's dead to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, there's like because it's easier for me because my dad remarried, but when we go up to visit Lisa's family, there's only
Right.
grandpa.
Did the mom leave for someone else, or did
No, she just left.
and there's no contact?
She still works where she used to work, so people see her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she ever steps back into life, though, Lisa's going to have a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah.
How old was she
That's
when
a
her mom
rough
left?
one.
I mean, it was 10 years ago, so she was like 25.
So where'd you two meet? A support group? MA.
No, she
Mom's Anonymous.
left. She left after I met her.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. You're doing what with who?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Leave me out of it. Did you meet her?
Yeah.
Nice lady?
Yeah, she was fine. Yeah.
Before.
To me, yeah.
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 Hello, I must be going. Oh boy.
But yeah, Jim was sitting there with the dog, and the whole time he thought the way he would charm this dog was just go. The whole time, just
And every
make
time I
eye
do that, Sam
contact.
came
go,
over. Got it?
I do. And yeah, no, the dog didn't like you. The dog likes a lot of people. not you.
Not only did the dog like me, but the dog was doing this thing where it was hitting my hand to pet it.
Yeah.
Your bony dog's head. I did enjoy it. It has a head like a velociraptor. A velociraptor with balding fucking curls. But it was very nice. I kept petting him.
Yeah.
Her. Lovely.
She's a nice dog.
She's a nice dog. She barks too much.
She doesn't bark at most people.
She
just
does.
you. Just you. She barked more at you than anyone.
Probably barked to me. She wanted me to play with her.
You think so? Mm-hmm. I think she wanted you to get out.
No.
Just leave.
She liked that I was with the Roberts enjoying pie.
Yeah. We put a bunch of pie in front of Jim.
I felt bad, though. I didn't want to eat your pie. You and Jess brought home some pies. I missed Mother's house. I went to Sam's, and hung out with him and Jess, and they had some pie, and they were doing that thing where I didn't want to overstay my welcome, so I left. I was there for about a half hour, 45 minutes.
You were fine.
I know, but when I could just tell like it was getting quieter, and Jess was
probably
yawning.
Yeah, she was tired.
So I'm like, I don't want to stay while the poor lady wants
Were
to
they
go to bed.
saying anything?
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm tired.
It's a long night, huh?
Yeah, no traffic at this hour.
Boy, Jim, sounds like you've had a long day. That's 2 Thanksgiving. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
The dog must be giving you a headache.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
She doesn't usually bark like this, but I guess
It's late.
Yeah, it's late, and
The dog slept. They're like, oh, she's so tired.
she's just exhausted from a long day. You know, are you driving back into the city tonight? That's wow.
Saying words long like, all right.
So you are you liking doing the show?
Yeah, what are you doing tomorrow? Questions like that.
What's the weekend look like for you, huh? Huh?
I don't want to overstay my welcome.
You didn't.
So I left.
You came close, but you didn't.
Pie was very good.
Yeah, we put out like 4 slices of pie in front of Jim. He sampled each and every
A
one.
little one though, and then stopped. And I Bobby's fucking wife made her own whipped cream. Holy shit, was that good?
My mom does that.
Oh my god,
I don't eat whipped cream.
you're crazy.
I don't eat it.
Why?
I don't like it.
You're disappointed because it looks like cum but doesn't taste like it.
Because I've tasted the real stuff.
Yeah.
There's better.
annoying.
There's better stuff out there.
You like clear whipped cream on your pie?
Yeah, exactly. I like a nice glaze.
It's really good. And then at Bobby's house, one of the friends bought his opener. Stavros was there. Who's very funny.
Oh yeah.
And he brought one of them brought like Levain's cookies.
Oh, those are supposed to be really good. They always have like a line.
They're like cookie tumors. They're a pound. It's a pound of cookie.
Jesus Christ. They always have a line outside, right?
Yeah, I just had a little piece of one, but it literally was like a cookie. If it was cancer, if cookies were lung cancer, that's what they'd look like. Delicious.
Was it good? Is it soft?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's they make them like tumor size and it's still soft.
Amazing. Yeah, hot. Smells like real fresh cookie. It's a good gift. A Levain's cookie.
Sounds good.
I had a little piece.
You did?
Holy fuck. Delish. And some apple crisp or crumble.
Apple crumble?
Yeah.
Not like your turkey
Stuffing
crumble.
crumble, yeah.
Stuffing crumble that you had at the other
I know.
place.
You know, when you sneeze, your stuffing's not supposed to blow off your plate.
There's stuffing. I spilled
like packing peanuts.
I spilled the stuffing on the floor. That's okay. Just get the vacuum cleaner
Yeah,
out.
exactly. You
Get the dust buster.
Yeah. Hey, my stuffings fell on the floor. All right, it's good. It's all good.
We'll get it into a dustpan. We'll just
it off.
sweep it up.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
No problem. Won't even stain.
Sweep it right off the rug.
Yeah. Drop my stuffing on a white pillowcase. Nah, no worries.
Doesn't matter. It's like Cheerios falling on it. It's no problem.
No worries.
That's a disappointment.
Yep.
That's a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, it was. So, how's
Man.
the stuffing? Well,
Oh, man. A lot happened over break, though. Fidel Castro's dead.
yeah, which sucked
What do you mean it sucked?
because my manager had that cigar box signed by him.
Oh, I love that story.
It just still tortures him.
What happened?
Somebody in his office just thought it was a cigar box.
Well, so like he had a box of Cuban cigars signed by Fidel Castro, correct?
Yeah, and David works in the office as well, David. And he had the secretary send him some cigars. But she just grabbed the ones out of Jonathan's cigar box, the Cubans, in the box that Fidel signed, and then threw the box out. She didn't know Fidel Castro had signed it.
So Jonathan had a cigar box signed by Fidel Castro.
He
and it was-
got Fidel to sign it. He handed it to Fidel and he signed it.
and said, "Would you sign this?"
Yeah,
When did he meet him?
a few times.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, there's a picture in his office of him with Fidel.
And so he gets him to sign it. Garbage in the garbage.
Yeah. Not even that day, but days before, so it was too late.
Oh, so it had already been taken out. It was in the dumpster.
Oh, my
It's
God,
in a
yeah.
garbage truck.
Yeah.
Smushed up, all gone.
Yeah. Probably potato salad against it. Signed by a dictator. Dictator's autograph. And the cigars are gone.
With potato salad smeared on it.
But I told him, why don't you put a sign on it?
What kind of a
Oh, maybe
sign?
he did have a sign on it.
What kind of a sign on it?
This is signed by Fidel Castro. Don't touch it.
You want him to bring an item to work with an autograph on it that says "Do not touch"?
He put it
Is
there
it
to
a
store it.
museum?
Yes, he put it there to store it. It was
Oh.
being stored in the humidor.
Oh, yeah.
So you do that so it's not a mistake that's made.
But you would, yeah, I guess so.
It was a mistake. I would have.
You would have thrown it out.
I have don't touch this on things I live alone. To remind me. I'm buying
sorry.
furniture. None of my stuff is hung up. None of it.
I'm distracted
Why?
because the room fucking reeks.
Oh,
This room smells terrible.
come on. We'll do better. Do you smell it?
I do.
I cut a gasser.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that anybody. I love hearing that like Florida is having death celebrations. Anytime somebody celebrates somebody's death, especially if they're a villainous person, I would think. I just think it's funny that there are people still on this planet. As nice as we've gotten, we can still celebrate some people's deaths.
Well, he killed a lot of people.
He killed a lot of people.
And a lot of political dissidents and a lot of labor camps, firing squads, and he was not he did brought down back on a lot of his promises to his people.
Yeah, a lot of his promises. I mean, they were literally, which is fine.
Meaning, we have people that break up their promises too. It's par for the course. But his country was in poverty.
His country was in poverty. He goes he went further than breaking his promises. I mean, he was literally going on television and telling America and telling everybody, I'm not a communist. I'm not going to turn Cuba communist. And then he takes over Cuba. He turns a communist immediately. And he killed thousands of his own people. He censored everybody. You couldn't get on the internet. You couldn't do anything over there. And there are some people in Cuba that celebrate him. But that's because he did bring wealth and healthcare and stuff like that for a while, but that's because he made a deal with the Soviets. So once the Soviet empire kind of crumbled, his whole deal crumbled too, and that's why people have been in poverty over there. But so far, his allies, the people that are standing up for him, are Elian Gonzalez. Remember the little kid?
I do.
Which I can't blame Elian Gonzalez. How are we going to convince him that America is this wonderful place when an immigration's fucking officer shoved machine guns in his face when he was 6 and told him to get the fuck out of the country?
Well,
you know
to
what I mean?
bring him back.
Yeah.
His father wanted him.
Yeah. But so he's over there talking about how, Fidel Castro is like a father to him. And then, of course, stupid Colin Kaepernick has to open his mouth again like he is the political savior that we all need.
He's a dope.
Yeah. Colin Kaepernick is going back out there. If at this point, if you don't want to stand up for the national anthem,
Fine.
The fact that it's an active thing that you do before games, if you don't want to participate in that, that's fine. But when you start voicing opinions on all this stuff, like if I'm Colin Kaepernick's coach, I'm telling him, shut the fuck up and just pay attention to the game.
Exactly. I mean, look, I don't even mind him voicing an opinion. I just think he's a dope.
He is a dope. And if I'm his coach, I don't want him doing it because he's completely distracting from everything that's happening. The whole team's got to be distracted.
Obama's statement, I get we're trying to get relations, but his statement was weak and shitty, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was.
You'd be polite to everyone? Fuck.
It was. I fully enjoyed. Now, you have to take Donald Trump's Twitter away from him.
His Twitter's
the worst thing. His Twitter may bring the country to its knees. But the statement that he put out.
Mrs. O made a quiche. What? You fucking call a first lady Mrs. O?
Mrs. O.
Great chemistry. I mean, that's just so stupid.
The statement that he made, I actually liked because it was harsh and it was talking about how awful Fidel Castro was. And it's like, even in this moment of him dying, let's not sit there and honor a guy that killed so many of his own people. Let's maybe be in remembrance of him. All the Cubans that are here, many of them anyway, most of them hate Fidel Castro. That's why they're here.
Yeah.
But he was still using the firing squad. He used the firing squad to kill thousands.
Well, that's what Trump's going to do. You fired.
It's different firing squad.
Get it?
Yeah, it's a play on words. I got it.
You fired.
We're still in the warm-up hour, so it doesn't fully count yet.
Yeah.
But
Mrs. O, marmalade to die for. Fuck you doing on Twitter?
But I like that Donald Trump's full statement was very anti-Fidel.
It's fine.
I think it should have been. It should have been, and Fidel Castro never was a guy Fidel Castro almost brought us to World War III. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't even blame him for the Soviet thing. That was kind of
for the Cuban Missile Crisis. You don't think he had something to do with the Cuban Missile Crisis?
They pretty much told him they would bring in some missiles, and he allowed it.
That's the point. I would say Cuba and the Soviets. I would blame.
He had
for that.
Nah, he had no. I would give him a break on that one. They probably said we want to do this, and he was like, "All right, boss."
He could have given us a call, hey, just so you know.
Why would he?
There's some fucking missiles coming.
Why would he? We won't talk to him.
Because he knows it's going to start World War III. He's like, we really don't need to start like
The whole Cuban thing, we're twats over. We're absolute
for the
twats.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
No, for the whole not talking to Cuba.
Oh,
Fucking assholes we are.
because we just took our ball and went home.
Yeah, because we're selective. Like, all right, that's fine if we don't want to talk to certain countries, but then don't talk to a lot of other countries. Don't talk to Saudi Arabia.
Right.
Or some other shitty countries.
Right.
Or China.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. Communism is not exactly the enemy that it once was.
No, give a fuck about it.
It really isn't. But I'm glad that we're still talking about Fidel Castro like he's a fucking asshole. Good.
90 years old, though. There's something to be. His daughter lives here, I think.
Yeah.
She embarrassed him and
By
fled
moving
Cuba. Yeah, well, she fled Cuba because, and she did it with a disguise. He had warned his people, do not let her out of the country.
Yeah.
And she still managed to sneak out.
Dude, how much, it's this revolution if you agree with him, right? Because anybody that doesn't agree with him is going to be called disloyal and probably murdered via firing squad.
Well, his daughter's not going to kill him.
Well,
She's 60.
Well, he's not going to kill her now. He's dead. How's he going to firing squad her?
Before that, he wouldn't have.
I don't know.
Nah, these guys don't kill their daughters.
He wouldn't let her leave the country. I think La Revolucion was more important than his daughter.
Who's that chick? The doctor and son of Antonio Castro's his son, a good-looking guy. And that was his... it's probably his girlfriend. Wow, she's cute. Holy shit.
Yeah, she is.
I love Cuban women.
You do?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
I want to go down to Cuba. Let's get down and do the show from Cuba. We got a big fan base.
I don't think we have a big fan base in Cuba. I don't know if they get Sirius XM there.
No.
We can go to Florida.
Can you use your credit cards in Cuba?
I don't know if you can use your credit cards in Cuba. I do know, ironically, that today JetBlue and a couple other airlines are opening up their first commercial flights to Cuba.
I want to go to Cuba.
But I don't know if you can use your credit card in Cuba. I'm not the guy to ask.
Well, is that you couldn't for years, but now you might be able to.
Just go to your ATM, just in case.
I will, but I don't want to have to bring cash down there and be a victim. Right?
Of course you could use it.
Well, you couldn't for years.
Right, because you weren't allowed to
Well, I mean,
travel.
are they set up now for the credit? Like,
I would assume you just...
What are you going to buy in Cuba?
Yeah.
What are you going to buy?
Trinkets?
Get
A hotel?
Get the hotel online. You'll be fine. Then you're not going to buy a hotel in cash in Cuba.
Maybe I'll go to Cuba over the Christmas break.
Why are
for
you
a few
going to
days.
Cuba?
I want to go to Cuba. My manager's been there, and he says it's great. He'd go.
What do you need to do in Cuba?
Nothing. I just want to see it.
So go to Florida.
I don't want to go to fucking Florida. I was just there.
You just go to Miami.
Yeah,
to Miami.
it's
I'll go to
fine.
Cuba.
Go to Little Havana.
I want to go to Cuba.
For what?
Look around. I'm an American.
You don't even. You're not a tourist. You don't go anywhere.
Let's see. Currency and credit cards. Devaluated. Dum. Do. Reside. UK. Okay.
You don't even go to Europe. You go to Australia to do comedy and you come right back.
It's farther. Cuba's close.
It's farther, so you should stay there for a little while. You don't want to, though. You want to go to Cuba.
I want to go to Cuba, babe.
I
want to go to... How fucking funny was Matt Serra last night, by the way?
He was great.
Matt Serra was my buddy who I do the UFC podcast with, and you all know Matt. It was hilarious at that fucking Doug Lowe's Movies podcast.
He was really funny.
Matt was really funny.
Let me go to Kevin in Philly. What's up, buddy?
Guys, how are you doing this fine morning?
Hi,
Good,
Kevin.
pal. Welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
What a fine morning indeed.
Well, thank you.
Why? It's over. It's been over for days.
It's a holiday season, bucko.
Thanks. That's not a Christmas sound.
Yeah, it is.
That's a turkey. I think that needs to be isolated.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's get the new Santa sound.
Oh, that's awful.
Hold on. You talked over it. Merry Christmas. Hello, sir. What's
Hey,
up, buddy?
Kevin?
All right, so about Cuba. Cuba was a bunch of, essentially, a self-destructive cunt.
Yeah.
And I think a fair analogy would be, the Jim and Sam show is the United States. Cuba is Greg Opie Hughes. Comment?
I don't know anything about that.
Well, yeah, that's a fair analogy because we don't talk.
yeah,
we have no communication.
And nobody from this side can go over and do commerce over on his side.
That's right. Our credit cards are no good in the afternoon.
That's right. You really want to go to Cuba?
I do.
Why?
You know, I want
The women?
Because again, I don't want to go there. I just want to see it for a few days. Because Cuba's a place you can go to for 3 or 4 days. You don't have to go for a long time. It's a quick Florida flight.
I see. So it's not the big undertaking.
No, I just want to do it. And I have some time over the Christmas break. I'll be done shooting. I may have a New Year's Eve gig. I don't know. My agents just decide not to get back to me. So maybe I will, maybe I won't.
That sounds like terrible behavior for an agent.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you go to Cape Cod? That's like
what?
Yeah.
What Aunt Sam?
It's a good vacation
What
spot.
auntie? No, it's not.
It's even closer than fucking Cuba.
Cape Cod.
I go to Cape Cod every
Why
summer.
don't you zip on down to Cape May?
Yeah, go to the Cape. Spend a little time in the Cape over
Cape
Christmas.
Cod might be okay actually, but it's not in the fucking winter. Go in the summer. I'm not gonna cod caping in the that's what they call it.
Is that right?
Cod caping.
Go to fucking P-Town.
What's P-Town?
You never heard of Provincetown? It's
Oh, Provincetown. Yeah. No,
P-Town.
I don't know. Maybe
A
a
lot of
fucking
gay
place
men.
in there. So what? I don't want to go see a bunch of gay men. I work with 2.
You talking about Travis and Derek?
And you.
Oh.
3. Thank you for correcting me. Sorry, Derek. I forgot about you. Derek has the heritage of a closeted gay man in 1955.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
He's just trying to keep up appearances.
Yeah,
over
like a
there.
man who has a wife that he won't sexually satisfy at home, and he loves to go into adult movie theaters and suck men's penises.
You really are. You
Go
are
home with a tinny taste in his mouth.
keeping up appearances over there. Let's
Yeah,
go-
but maybe Arizona for a spa.
Why'd you go to Arizona for a spa? You go to a spa here
No, it's nice. It's nice there. I went to one years ago.
in Arizona.
Yeah, I stayed there when I was doing a gig. It was great
You mean like a whole spa resort?
for a couple days. Yeah,
So what are you just gonna treat yourself?
I don't know what to go with though.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're just gonna go by yourself, walking around in a fucking white robe alone with your bare feet in an Arizona spa?
First of all, no bare feet. They give you slippers, sweetie.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Once I'm done, I got a lot of stuff to do.
You do?
Yeah, mentally. Once my special is shot, there's a lot of work to be done.
What do you mean mentally?
Just now I'm free. I'm done.
So what's the lot of work?
Just things I want to accomplish.
Like what? Going to a spa in Arizona?
No, that's relaxing.
Oh, so what do you got to accomplish
It's for
mentally?
me to know and you to find out.
Oh, I can't wait. 2017 is going to be a barn burner
You
of a
bet it.
year. Let me go to Masood in Toronto. What's
For
up,
what?
Masood?
What did you do? Got a lawyer?
How's it going, guys?
Masood.
What's up, buddy?
Can I quickly just say, I'm excited. This is the first time that I've called in and I've actually gotten a chance to speak with Jamie. I'm excited about that.
That's good.
I just wanted to quickly say that, you talked about the comments that Obama made about Castro, but I don't know if you heard or saw the comments that our PM made about Castro. They were just dripping.
Oh, Trudeau, yeah.
I loved seeing. I just love seeing somebody fall from grace.
He's getting a lot of shit for that, Justin Trudeau.
Yeah. Justin
Yeah,
Trudeau.
and I was actually really happy that it happened. I think his honeymoon, quote unquote, lasted way too long. I don't think he's, the hyped up leader that everyone's made him out to be. But he used words like larger than life and remarkable leader. Like I know he has like a family relationship. His father was really close to him. But
Yeah, but, I
you know,
mean,
you don't
put it
speak on
aside.
behalf of a country.
Thank you, Masood. Like
Thank
Justin Trudeau is this young, good-looking guy. He's Canada's prime minister, and he's like the great hope for that country, right? And everybody online loves him. Like there's memes all over the place about how he's everybody's ideal dude. Everybody loves him and has only been saying positive things about him until he comes out with this stupid fucking statement.
Yeah, it was not good.
About Fidel Castro and how great he was.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then the whole internet turned on him. Yeah. Everybody turned on him. Let's see. There you go.
Look what he said. Sweet.
That's not what he said. What he said was.
Travis, do you enjoy that one?
Yes, I do.
Oh, don't say that.
He loves it.
It's so stupid.
It sums everything up.
No, it sums nothing up.
Go on now. Read.
This is what Justin Trudeau said.
Go ahead now.
While a controversial figure, both Mr. Castro's supporters and detractors recognize his tremendous dedication and love for the Cuban people who had a deep and lasting affection for El Comandante.
Unless he was shooting them. He forgot to say that.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless they were being killed.
They had such an affection for him because they were punished by death if they
Yeah,
didn't.
it's like saying they love Kim Jong-il. They wept for days.
Yeah.
They had to.
He writes, I know my father was very proud to call him a friend, and I had the opportunity to meet Fidel when my father passed away. It was also a real honor to meet his 3 sons and his brother, President Raul Castro, during my recent visit to Cuba. On behalf of, oh, this is the bad one, on behalf of all Canadians, Sophie and I offer our deepest condolences.
What was it? Did she have a choice?
You get that, Travis?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, I don't like the fact that hold on. There we are. Back to fun.
Sophie and I offer our deepest condolences to the family, friends, and many, many supporters.
People that he murdered.
No.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was reading over your shoulder.
Many supporters of Mr. Castro. We join the people of Cuba today in mourning the loss of this remarkable leader. Talk about making the wrong fucking play. Talk about calling this thing all wrong. Who thought that that would be the statement to release? That that's the call to make?
But meanwhile, he'll probably crucify Trump.
Of course he will. Of course he will.
What a dope. A guy who maybe says asshole things, and maybe is an asshole, but has never killed anybody.
Yeah, he's not. They were. I was reading some article that said there were thousands, like well over 3,000 instances of the firing squad documented. Not to mention the thousands of deaths that haven't been documented.
And Cubans are not allowed to come and visit here. They weren't allowed to leave Cuba.
No, they weren't.
That's a great leader.
It's a terrible leader.
Like, what are you talking about?
Everything is censored. It's so amazing that, like, I guess because Castro is an extreme leftist, that there are a lot of people on the left, like the Justin Trudeaus of the world, that think that, like, he's a great leader.
They like the absolute control of your citizens.
But that's what it is. He's got absolute control. It's as the more censorship. It's censored like the way fucking Kim Jong-il is censoring people.
Well, Kim Jong-un now.
Kim Jong-il
is dead.
Rest in peace. So and I say this on behalf of all Americans.
Yeah, thank you for what you've done, and we miss you greatly.
We miss Kim Jong-il very, very greatly.
And we will all watch a Chicago Bulls game in your honor.
Yeah, he was a remarkable man.
And a big Bulls fan.
Big Bulls fan. Yeah, yeah.
He'll be missed.
That's why we love Dennis Rodman so much, in Kim Jong-il's honor.
That's right.
This fucking asshole, though. To be so out of touch with people. And that's what happens, right? Like, these leaders are so convinced that they're right. And so convinced that they're fighting for what people want and justice. These guys that like to fight for people when they're not being asked to fight for people are so convinced that what they're doing is right that they go out and say things like this and don't even realize how far out of touch they are.
Yeah.
You know, that your entire population is like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
It's like, why would you say so? Why would you release such a stupid statement?
Yes.
Do you not know how dumb you sound right now?
So stupid. And everybody hates the guy for it.
Everyone hates him.
I mean, just listen to all these Canadians. Let's go to Les.
Oh, Travis, your mom's on the phone. Sorry.
Les in Canada.
No more Travis mother jokes. I don't really look at it like it's my friend's mother. I look at it like it's just a reference point now.
Right, exactly.
But I feel guilty every time I look over there and I see him laughing through his tears.
He is laughing through his tears.
He's a good boy.
What's up, buddy?
Mickey Mouse shirt. Fucking boo.
Well, look, if your fucking mom...
Yeah, then you're lucky. You probably got a yarmulke on.
If your mom, if you're convinced, right, for years of your life that you have this great family environment, and then as an adult man, you think you're going to go home and watch the last episode of WCW Monday Nitro, and instead find out your parents are splitting up and your mom is never going to see you again, I'd probably develop an unhealthy Disney habit as well. Something to mask it. You know what I mean? Because guess what? Nothing ever goes wrong in Walt Disney World.
I can't wait till your mom does this.
You think my mom's going to leave me?
Oh, the whole family.
Just say toodaloo?
Yeah.
How old am I going to be?
A couple years from now.
You think so?
A young black man.
Right around the age of 35, a guy younger than me will come and sweep her off her feet?
Well, it'll start happening because you'll be going over and you'll be hearing, like, rap at the house.
I go, Mom, like... What's that? Like, I used to play stuff like this. He didn't even know what it was.
She'll move into her own place in New Rochelle. It's like, Mom, why are you there? And she'll just be like, Sam, your father wasn't getting it done.
My mom already lives in New Rochelle.
But nobody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A different part of
The
it.
other end.
Yeah. She'll try to be sweet because she's such a nice lady, and she'd be like, your father just wasn't getting it done. And she'll point to her crotch.
That's. I go, Mom, I got it. I didn't need the specifics. You know where the cookie toppings come from.
Your family's gonna hate me. I'm just kidding. I love the Roberts family.
No, they already do. Let's go
Do they really?
to.
Why?
Well, because you say unkind things.
But I don't say unkind things. I say dirty things.
Horrible.
They're nice people.
You think so?
Yes.
Let's go to Les in Canada.
Oh.
What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Wait, your name is Leslie?
Leslie, I guess.
Oh, look.
Whatever you want to say, I don't care.
Hold on, Leslie.
I've never heard that name on a man before, but I'm sure it's all right.
That's real masculine.
So what's going on, buddy?
What's going on? How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. A little loud, but.
Hey. A little loud. Okay. No, I was just going to say, anybody west of Ontario thinks Justin Trudeau is a fucking idiot.
They do, right? And now I feel like that thought has got to be spreading across that great land of yours.
Yeah.
I hope it's spreading to the east because he's a retard.
Thank you, my friend.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's just so weird that, like, Colin Kaepernick and guys like this, like, you can't just break down. Like, don't even just think on a human level. This is a guy who killed thousands of his own people. And you look at what's going on in Miami and places where there's large Cuban populations. And you're going, obviously, his own people are celebrating his death.
They weren't allowed to leave the country to come. They have to escape their own country. If you
Yeah.
have to escape your own country, your country's got a shitty leader.
Right. If a leader is working in the country's best interest, there's going to be enough people that want to stick around that you'll let people leave, right? But that's not what was going on in Cuba. Scott in South Carolina.
Hey, boys.
Hi, Scott.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm wondering what's the difference between Trump's love for Putin and what Trudeau said about Castro?
That's a good point.
Well,
that's actually a good point. I mean,
has Putin killed thousands of his own people?
probably. I mean, maybe not like
Yeah,
maybe
absolutely.
not on the
I don't
level. I don't know if on the level, but he's done some dirty shit. That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that. I guess
Look.
because we have a relationship with the Soviet Union. As odd as it is, you can go to Moscow and come back. Even when during the Cold War, when we quote unquote didn't talk, there was still something there. There was a reason for us and the Soviets to not get along. I guess there's no reason for us and the Cubans to not get along other than the U.S. is being spoiled.
I think one of the reasons is that the guy who was in charge of Cuba when that conflict was happening was still in charge of Cuba. Fidel Castro named himself president for life. Like the Cold War.
Putin's 25 years. He's got a 25-year term, I think, right?
Yeah, but the Cold War wasn't about Putin.
No, I know.
Like, that's not what that conflict was about. And I think, by the way, if Donald Trump put out a statement, all Donald Trump has said on the record about Putin is that
He's a great leader. He said he's a great leader.
he says, I respect him as a leader.
Yeah.
But he has
He's a
not.
great leader.
If Trump put out an over-the-top statement that was as compliment full as Trudeau's statement was, then yeah, people would be just as outraged by it. I think.
But also,
and,
that is
by
a
the
good
way,
point, though.
Trump said all this when he wasn't president.
Yeah, and Putin also, the difference, too, is that Putin, he's not a great guy, but he hasn't been there for 50 years either as a dictator.
Yes.
No, but he's killed more people in the short time he's been there than Castro has in 60 years of being in Cuba. I'm old enough to remember who Castro replaced. Do you remember who Castro replaced?
Batista, yeah, but I don't remember him.
Yeah, Dave Bautista.
Right. Batista was a worse dictator than Castro, and he let the mafia run the island and their casinos, and they killed tens of thousands more. So to me, yes, it's a little over the top, but come on, it's no worse than Putin. Trump calling Putin a great hero, a great
He didn't call.
leader,
He didn't call him a great. He
But
said, "I
he does
respect him
praise
as a leader."
But he does praise him, and that's a fair point.
But it's not to the same level.
Maybe not, but I mean, it is like he does say nice things about a guy who's shitty. And yeah, again, I guess the U.S. is it's point taken. We're very selective about who we scold.
Yeah, now Trump is crying about the rigged election, which he rigged.
Well, this is why he. Okay, goodbye.
Well,
Goodbye,
he didn't
sir.
ring it, dude. That's silly.
He didn't. Nobody. The election wasn't
Jesus,
rigged.
you had us.
The election.
We were enjoying the chat.
Yeah.
I don't believe Trump that millions voted illegally. I think he's wrong.
But this is why Trump's got to take away
His Twitter sucks a dick.
So what's going on is this is one of the stories that broke over the.
Mrs. O had decaf. Me and Melania had a pie, fresh as can be. Mrs. O had decaf.
Who's Mrs. You mean our first lady?
Mrs. O.
Mrs. O.
I like that he's talking to Obama. I like that they're talking.
They better be talking. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing right now.
Doesn't matter. He could still be not talking to him. And I bet you that they wind up having a decent relationship. The way Bush and Clinton did, or Bush, whatever, and Obama did, or they would have these weird pairings. I'll bet you they have a good relationship.
I bet they will too. And I'll bet because Obama will like, it's a nice ego rub when the incoming president wants your advice.
And it's also when the incoming president doesn't have it a hard on for destroying your legacy.
Yes.
He may undo your shit, but there's a way to undo somebody's shit with dignity and while being inclusive about it. And then there's a way to do it where you're like, fuck this disaster. He ruined everything.
Right.
And have that attitude about it.
Right. And I think presidents, that's all they have left at the end of their 4 or 8 years, whatever it is. All they have left is that legacy. And it means, I think, a lot
a bunch
to
of this for speaking engagements. Bunch of that for speaking engagements.
He's making the money.
How about a piece of cake for the chipper?
He's
for
making,
that dog.
He's making the money sound and he's spitting all over himself.
Hey, how about some cake for the chipper for that dog?
What dog?
The chipper dog. They stole my fucking identity.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. But the what's her name from the Green Party? What's her name again? Leslie.
Green Miss Piggy. She's green with envy.
What?
I'm just hungry.
Green Miss Piggy?
Yeah.
That doesn't even make any sense.
No, I didn't say it. Don't look at me. Yeah, Jill Stein.
Yeah, Jill Stein is trying to organize a recount in a lot of states.
She's organizing it in Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Wait, no, is it Michigan the first
no,
one? No, that could be second.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, sorry.
Wisconsin, but then they're looking towards Pennsylvania and Michigan as well.
They have to be in by today, though. The deadline is today to say you want to recount.
I think it's happening in Wisconsin. And I think she's raised something like $5 million or more online. But that's obviously just people online that are upset
how do we
about
not
Trump
know how
winning.
to count at this point?
We know how to count. It's not an issue.
When are we going to just vote without? You know what? You want to get everybody to vote? A thumbprint and an iris way of voting. Because you can do the iris for your identification. Yeah, I mean, why not? Thumbprint, iris. Why can't that be a legit way of voting? You have so many more people that would vote.
It makes sense to me. They say it can be hacked. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
But it makes sense to me. I mean, you won't even do iCloud. You're going to trust your vote to that?
With the system, yeah, because I tell you one thing.
Remember what happened when they launched the Obamacare online?
Yeah, it crashed. There's been issues, but there's also been great successes online.
Great success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Apple has a way of, they could figure it out eventually. I think they'd be able to do it. I mean, there's always every fucking year there's a recount every 4 years, so it couldn't be any worse. Doing it with your iris and your eye, at least you'll know exactly who you're talking to.
Yeah, I guess. But then people also don't want their eyes and thumbprints scanned by the fucking government.
Why?
You don't even like using iCloud.
That's what I tried to tell him.
Well,
you don't want to listen to me.
Cloud. The difference is it's getting hacked.
That'll get hacked. It's the internet.
But they know when it gets hacked.
What do you mean?
Because you get an email from a bunch of people. I won't fuck with iCloud, no.
No.
Someone tried to tell me I was wrong, but no, I wasn't wrong.
No,
He's like,
give your thumbprint to the government.
Yeah, I'll scan my eye and I'll give him my thumbprint
Go ahead,
and my
take
vote.
it. They already got my thumbprint.
You're
I've
not
been
getting
arrested.
my dick pics.
Remember for Opie and Anthony? I went to jail for that radio show.
That radio show, not this one, buddy.
No,
not this
not
one.
at all. There's no jail needed for this one.
No, you should go to jail for this one.
For what? I'm not a criminal. Except for the money I steal in my check every week.
That's right.
By being on a comedy show, swim walk.
So they're organizing this recount and it's happening in Wisconsin.
Word them up.
The whole thing is stupid and it's like it's just throwing tantrums.
Yeah, I think so.
But the real problem that I have is that the people that are organizing it are all the people that were saying Donald Trump not only would be un-American, they're saying Donald Trump was un-American for saying in the debate, I don't know if I would accept the result or not. We'd have to wait and see.
And now he's all of a sudden accepting the result. They're both full of shit. Both sides are
Well, of course
equally
he's going
full of shit.
What's he going to ask for a recount?
No, but the way he, and I hate to say poo-pooed it before, but they're both equally full of shit.
Yeah, but at least he admitted that, like, yeah, no, I still think the Electoral College is stupid.
He said,
true. Yes, he
in
did.
the 60
That's
Minutes
true.
interview, he said, yeah, it might still be rigged, but I'm not going to fucking fight it. I won,
Yeah.
but it still might be rigged. I mean, he's not.
I don't know how to feel about the Electoral College. I get why it's garbage, and because they can change their vote. And I also get why, like, it should be the will of the people, majority vote. But then again,
It just gets down to the states.
Iowa State and a lot of states would have a lot less say, and the ideology of that state would have fucking much less power than New York, California, Chicago, and a few other places.
Yeah, I mean, it gets down to if you remove the Electoral College, then you start taking a lot more, I think, away from states. Right? Like more and more just becomes federally mandated, which I don't think is the worst thing in the world.
Just bigger states have more say. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's what I mean. But
How about tough cookies? That's the way it is in life.
But if it's the will of the people, it's not even going to be state by state. I mean, why would you even pay attention to who was winning what state? What difference would it make?
Because people who live in smaller states have a right. North Dakota, South Dakota, they have a right to live in a state where the laws are the way they want them to be.
I'm saying, but if you took out the Electoral College, you wouldn't be winning state by state.
No, but they would have very little say in the presidential election.
Yes, that would be the problem. That would be the problem. But if it's just a popular vote, states wouldn't even matter. That's why you would
I
start.
hate swing states. I don't care what kind of dancing you do.
That's not what the word means. And I want you to know something. You probably think that that's an original thought, but the joke has been made to death.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, I think so.
No, it hasn't. Oh, I'm embarrassed.
Hi.
Shouldn't have made that joke.
That's the face I had to make when I walked into a DVD store over the holiday. We'll talk about that.
I can't wait.
I will talk about that. But yeah, so he's right in the sense if he just shuts his mouth about this whole recount thing, then people will see the hypocrisy of it, you know what I mean? And just see the ridiculousness and just let it pass. But it goes back to that fucking Twitter account. Like, if he just shut his mouth about this, he'd be fine. If he released that statement about Fidel, even though it was very negative, I would still say that that was fine. But he won't stay off Twitter.
He can't. He's a quick fix junkie.
Yes.
He likes the immediate reaction.
Yep.
He's a reactionary guy.
He's impulsive.
Very impulsive. Yeah.
Very impulsive. And for somebody who's in business, like in business, you have to be a long-term thinker a little bit.
True.
He doesn't think that way at all. He loves the short term. He loves the short term. What are you scowling at?
What are you tweeting?
D-Bag. Jim wants to know what you're tweeting.
The story of Trump's tweets.
Okay.
Why? What was the problem?
Just we were talking about Trump not staying off Twitter, and it was showing up there. But there wasn't like we weren't doing a great job with it. we're not doing anything amazing with this fucking story.
I think that D-Bag likes to send out the story in case.
Well, that's fair.
That way, people following Jim and Sam show on Twitter can be like, "Oh, these guys aren't doing a great job with the story. Let me actually read the article. I can actually get some information."
I don't see them all clicking on the article.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, it's worth doing. Why do we have a Twitter account then? So he goes through. He has to get on Twitter, and he says that something to the effect of there are millions of people, serious voter fraud in New Hampshire and California. The president-elect tweeted at 7 p.m. without citing any evidence. So why isn't the meeting reporting on this? Blah, blah, blah. He basically goes out and he says that when the recount information starts, that millions of votes were cast illegally for Hillary Clinton.
He just can't handle that he win the popular vote.
He says he did win the popular vote.
He didn't win it. He didn't win it.
Just shut the fuck up. You won. Like, you got the thing. You're
Yeah.
in the office.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But he wants everybody to know, like...
Your hat says it all. 45, baby.
He's got his new hat on. Have you guys seen his hat?
Yeah. USA 45.
He gave up. I don't know if he owns stock
In red hats?
in the worst hats available on the planet. But it's the same base model as the Make America Great hat again.
Just a dumb red hat.
And I think he went back to the same mall embroidery kiosk that he got the first hat made at. But this hat now says USA on the front of it in white embroidery. And then 45 on the side.
His hats are horrendous.
To denote that he's the 45th president.
Because he's so self-conscious about his hair.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate his hats.
They're the worst.
Giuliani looks like a dumb shit in his hat.
Giuliani's going to have to... Yeah, well, he's going to have to wear his hat.
Greatness.
He's going to have to wear the big 4-5 hat. He looks so bad.
That's a fucking dumb hat.
It really is.
Suits look awful with hats.
Well, plus it looks like a fucking bootleg hat.
Never wear a suit with a hat. Just don't do it. You look like some fucking LA producer who's trying to hide the fact that he has hair plugs. That's what you look like. Some jerk off LA producer, because that's how a lot of them dress.
Yeah.
Allegedly. None of them talk to me, but I think.
Yeah, you just heard about it.
I've seen
it in documentaries. It looks really bad.
And this big New York news we got to cover too.
It looks really bad. But yeah, he's on Twitter. He's on Twitter talking about how feels like he was cheated out of the popular election. And it's like, dude, everybody needs to let it go. Like, everybody. Jill Stein and all the people asking for a recount need to let it go. And Donald Trump needs to realize he's won the election. He doesn't need the credit for the popular vote. And there's no reason for him to be on Twitter anymore.
And the media's talking about Hillary and Jill Stein. Like, just let them look stupid.
Yes. Exactly.
Can't
help it.
Yeah, don't pull it back to you by saying something else just completely retarded.
Every interaction is a win and a loss.
Yeah.
Whether it's with fucking this family or it's with every interaction is a win or a loss. You've got to stop.
Donald will not let a person dig their own grave.
Not at all. He tries to shovel, and meanwhile he digs his own next to him.
Exactly.
Stupid asshole. Fucking just give them the shovel and let him do the digging.
Yeah. He's burying them with dirt as he's digging his hole. He's just getting deeper and deeper, thinking he's throwing dirt into their hole. It's ridiculous.
Big New York news.
What's the big New York news?
We'll talk about it in a second before break.
Well,
I'm hungry. I want to eat.
Well, you just said you're going to talk about it before break.
Chess championships being held here in New York.
So fucking what?
Big news.
No, it isn't. Nobody
tie.
cares. Who's playing in the chess championship?
With the world champion Magnus Carlsen and the, I think his name is Sergei Karjak.
Even you don't know his name.
It's a Russian name. I don't know.
That's how
Karjakin.
No.
Sergei Karjak.
Oh, it's happening right now?
Yes.
It ends November 30th. $7 to watch the World Championship chess match? What a fucking rip.
It's 5.5 to 5.5. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
God damn.
Is that where people are paying $7 to watch the World Championship
I
of
would in a
chess?
second. I'd pay.
Is that a thing you can go to?
Yeah.
Where is it?
How's it down in the with the old seaport?
It's not Madison Square Garden?
No.
Oh, it's a shocker.
It's loud.
Javits Center?
No, it's at the seaport. I would love to see it, but
Some fucking public school library.
They're just playing.
this is a good one, man.
Now, students, remember, you won't have access to the gymnasium today because they're doing the World Championship of Chess.
Well, Karjakin, obviously say his name, won one. They tied a bunch of games.
No.
And then Magnus came roaring back and won one too.
Oh, whoa.
Rest day. Let's see what Thanksgiving weekend.
Rest day?
Rest
Rest
day.
from
These guys
what?
These
travel
it's
day in the
brutal.
playoffs.
From playing their games?
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, good.
6-hour games.
Good. Oh, yeah. 6 hours. Oh, man. They're putting in 6 hours of playing?
Wait, what's today's date?
Of course they need a rest after that.
People work longer than that.
Oh, they got the whole. They got a couple days or every other day. Today is game 12. Tomorrow they're off, and then the 30th is a tie breaks.
Oh, my God.
What?
You should go.
Can't.
Cheer.
I gotta fucking do
Sure on the American.
Yeah.
the gym, and then I gotta work out. I mean, I gotta do the
Same
podcast, the UFC podcast.
Wait. Gym
It's
and
the
working
same
out.
thing. You're right.
I gotta go to the gym. I gotta work out. Mr. Has nothing going on and trying to fill out his day.
Yeah, I gotta do the podcast. I gotta talk UFC. Gotta sit down with Matt. It's a long day.
Oh my God. Are you sure you're not gonna need a rest day after that?
No, game 11, a tense draw. Holy shit!
So the games are 6 hours long.
Wait, game 11?
Who cares?
Did they play game 11 yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, you just looked at the schedule.
Passion and draw. Oh yeah.
Shell out the big 7 buckaroonies and you'll be able to find out.
I should be able just to Google it.
So they play for 6 hours.
In one of those games, yeah. It was like
And
the
then they get
75th move. Apparently, Magnus did some brilliant move in the middle, and Karjakin fucked up, if that's how you say his name. He's like the big Russian hope. These are the big Soviet hope. They have a lot of interest in this.
So they play for...
They're all really looking at this. They want the Russian glory to be reclaimed in chess in New York, in the United States.
And you know what's
They're
ironic?
still smarting from Fischer's Spassky spanking. They're still smarting from that.
You know what's ironic? In America, nobody gives a fuck if the American
It's not
wins or not.
true.
Nobody
Americans
cares.
are very high. Look at how nice those chess pieces are.
Because they play for 6 hours, and then they get a 42-hour break, and then they play for another 6.
I'd like to play one of those guys.
Who do you think would win?
They would.
Isn't it just the luck of the game?
No. Chip invented a game called Cheskers.
What's...
It was like where the chess pieces can jump, you play Cheskers.
It's the same as checkers, but with chess pieces?
You just king me, queen me, rook me.
Ugh. What a waste of time. What a colossal waste of time. The whole thing. So your chess hobby has now devolved into your multiple personality disorder, creating new games.
There's a buzz out there with fucking, well, you can only play words back for so long.
You can only pass play so long.
Hey, did you see Mug Dove's movies? Forget it, you'll never guess. Fucking, I really want to see. Let's get the fucking Snapchat. I do like Derek. He's working hard.
Yeah.
He puts his arms up.
He gets so frustrated
He
so
can't handle
easily.
being teased. He gets very frustrated.
He doesn't like being teased. And then he's like, well, he's the type of guy that if you tease him, then he's like, well, then I'm not going to do my job, and it's not going to get done, and it's going to be your fault. And it's like, no, stupid. It'll still be your fault if the job doesn't get done.
That's absolutely it. The chess buzz, though, it's a big one.
No,
There's
it
a
isn't.
big chess buzz here in the Big Apple.
Travis, what city do you live in?
The Big Apple.
Okay, and what are people talking about?
Not chess.
That's what I thought.
Sure.
Nobody's talking about it.
Look at that. $7, you watch football for free.
How many people...
I'm shocked, by the way, that Chip hasn't made a carjacking joke.
Hey, what's that? It's like bus cooter eating.
Stupid.
Wow.
How many people does this championship draw?
The entire fucking world is watching it.
No, they're not.
They are too.
They're going to make $70 total
Off
the pay-per-view stream.
It's an even score. Two of the brilliant, most
That's
brilliant guys
the
on
only
the planet.
reason they're making 70 instead of their usual $35.
Oh yeah, his name is Sergey or Sergey.
How many people does it draw though live?
I don't know. Whatever the room will hold, obviously.
What do you think it'll hold?
But it's very small.
Yeah.
They don't want a big one. It's concentration. What do you want? People hollering and fucking bringing New Year's Eve party favors when it's, oh no, he castled.
They don't want to do it in a big room because the echo of the chess pieces will be so loud because it'll be an empty room.
It's a 3-week match.
Yes,
oh,
of course
Jesus
it is.
fucking Christ. Get a life, guys.
It's an Olympic event, these guys.
It's not an Olympic
fucking
event.
most amazing sport on the planet. Just check.
It's not a sport.
It absolutely
It's a
is.
game.
Look at the intense look on that man. Shave!
Yeah. I had a really intense game of Monopoly with the computer on the plane
You know,
last
when I was a
time we were
kid, I
on.
thought it was funny to call it Monopoly.
You were wrong.
I know I was. I was sadly mistaken.
You had been misinformed.
I sure was. We had audio I wanted to play too.
Was it from the $7 chess game?
No,
Maybe they were on
although
one of their 42-hour breaks.
When I understand when Magnus lost the game, he lost.
Yeah.
He walked out, and the press took so long talking to Sergey Karjakin, he actually just left.
He did?
And his people made him go back. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Wow.
He's a really intense guy.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Really intense dude.
Yeah.
I watched them analyze the games. I play all the games out. I just can't. Still don't comprehend why they're doing what they're doing. I just like watching it.
You play the games out? What do you
I
mean?
watch all the summaries and stuff.
Why?
I watch the analysts talk about it.
Why?
Because I have no relationship. I like Jerry from the chess club. I think his name Jerry from the website. He says pawn.
Yeah.
Instead of pawn, he's like, yeah, the pawn e5. He has a weird accent.
So this is when people are like, Jim, you got to get a hobby. You're like, I watch chess recaps.
I do. Jerry from chess.com or whatever. Yeah, pawn e5 here. He always says pawn. It's such a weird word.
Tickets are $200.
Fucking
For what?
I'd pay that in a second. But I sniffle too much. I'd probably annoy them. Stop making noises.
Get out.
Get out. Get out.
For the $200, do you get tickets to like the entire 15-week game or whatever it
That's
is?
one day.
What?
Yeah, one day.
Is this your guy?
I don't know. I've never seen it. Let me see.
Mounting, the world championship title is on the line. How would Sergey Karyakin bounce back after his first loss? And who will have nerves
my
or skills
God.
that
That's
really
not
matters in these final two games?
This is a 47-minute
Our chess experts join
video.
in to give you all the insights to these
Let's see,
questions
go and zip in
and
there.
more.
It's an hour-long pre-show.
Feel about their chess and
To
what
a
Robert
fucking
and I
board game.
Fuck
view
yeah.
as a little bit of a turning of the tide with
Karyakin.
Carlson feeling happy going
I would
into the
watch
last
this, but I
round
like to
game
have
as
you can
white.
turn it off.
Let's see.
I like to have
No,
the
thanks.
pieces on the board. I like they show you on the screen and they'll start talking about it. and the analysts.
Yeah.
There's a guy, he's a New York guy. He's a black grandmaster named Maurice Ashley. He does a lot of these.
Do you still play chess online?
No, I go through sports like bored of it. Like I'll play on my app.
So you don't play chess right now, but you just watch recaps of it?
I could watch it for hours.
It's so strange.
It's listen to them analyze the games and not even know why they did it. When they explain it, it seems like so simple.
Yeah.
I just watched one where Gary Kasparov got the fucking dick kicked off him in a blitz game. He got his fucking
Is that a
dick
chess
kicked
term?
off. Yes, it is.
Oh, I see.
First used by Nadorf. He got his dick kicked off by this young guy, Wesley Ho or something, Wesley Lowe, some Asian guy. Killed him.
Yeah?
Yeah, really smashed his fucking teeth. It was fun to watch.
Fuck, I missed it.
Yeah.
I
realize this is not, we don't have to talk about this for a while. I realize this is not for everybody.
You don't think so?
No,
There's some strict rules for buying tickets.
What are the rules?
What are the rules?
Visitor will not be allowed to enter the venue if his or her body odor or physical hygiene might disturb the reasonable comfort of other visitors.
Good.
I just
They don't want some smelly Aspergery fucking chess guy walking in there who eats his pieces. Good. Fucking stinking up the room with his fucking underarms.
Odors may include, but are not limited to, scents relating to the unlaundered clothing, lack of bathing, animal-related odors, or excessive perfume.
Good.
I was in a shoe store yesterday. I was Champ Sports, and I was in the mall, and this one of the employees was telling the other one, like, it was like a couple of black chicks, and she's like,
That's a nice way to refer to two African Americans working hard.
"Is that how you
Your
would say it?"
racism is too much.
She goes, "Damn, you fucking stink. You don't even shower anymore?" And the girl looks back at her and she goes, "Nah, I didn't even shower today." And then she looks over and just sees me looking at her like, "Oh shit." Just a bunch of employees admitting they don't wash.
Yeah, they stink.
But they wouldn't be allowed in the chess game?
No.
Because I bet there are a lot of real stinky chess fans.
Yeah.
And they're trying to keep the stink lines out of there.
Yeah, but just a bunch of creeps who sit there at the fucking chess shop all day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was going to go pawn E4, but I decided to do D5 first, and then he castled.
They left their hoodies on while they're sweating and their armpits stink.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't play there. I'm not a good enough player to play there. I probably should just for fun. I just lose.
Practice makes perfect, though.
But no one's perfect, so why practice?
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was real bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
All right, we can take a break.
I'm going to eat my eggs.
You eat your eggs.
I'm going to Hartford, by the way, this weekend. Sorry to that one guy on Twitter who got mad that I interrupt after an hour and 20 with my plug. But I'll be in Hartford this weekend. And then Doylestown, and then I shoot. And fucking Saratoga Springs was so good. That room was so much fun. It's a really small room to work out in. I switched the order. It was so great.
You liked it?
I love these weekends leading up. The weekends like in the comedy clubs leading up to a special are usually so much fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it seems like you're in a good mood. I saw your video of gratefulness last night.
Yes, I was so happy. I sent out a video about the great weekend I had.
That's very, very nice.
Yeah, I was. I had a little Brazil nut in my mouth. But somebody pointed out that I had Brazil nuts in my mouth before. They weren't wrong. That was cute. That's funny.
All right, we'll tweet it at
It's cute.
Jim and Sam Show. You thought that was cute?
You didn't think it was cute?
When you had I had a Brazil nut in my mouth.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You see something wrong with my mouth, people thought I got beat up.
Play it.
You don't have to. Hey, I just had a great time with Matt Serra and Sam Roberts on Doug Loves Movies. Funny. Sorry. I put a Brazil nut there this morning.
You like that, D-Bag? He said this morning.
Video hack. But it was so much fun tonight. And thank you to all the people who came out to the gig this weekend in Saratoga Springs. I got Hartford coming up, Doylestown that I shoot. But life is great. I could literally not be happier. So thanks to all the fans.
Big smile. Big smile at the end.
You don't like the big smile?
No.
I almost ruined Jess's Thanksgiving because I think she must have been driving. We were driving to my parents' house and I had my Instagram on and I hit play on Jim's stupid video, his Thanksgiving gift. Did you all see that? Did you see the Thanksgiving gift, D-Bag?
Yeah, it was a gift.
It was good. That was a nice gift.
It was.
She didn't care for it?
Oh, she hated it. She hated it.
I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving, and in case you don't feel you have anything to be thankful for, or maybe all the people you care about are dead, I just wanted to give you something to be thankful for. How about this? A smile from a celebrity. It's nice.
It's a really great smile, too.
It's nice. 193 retweets, almost 700 likes. People out there are buzzing about the new smile.
Sam, were you hoping that video ended the way the other driving video we watched last week ended?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't get to see it either.
No, I was busy.
Should we play it for Jim real quick?
Yeah, I was watching chess.
Yeah. We didn't.
Cheskas.
We played this the last Friday show we did, and you weren't here for it. Oh, this would have really, really made me laugh. If this is how, I wish this is how your video ended. This is a guy singing in his car. Go ahead, D-Bag.
Can we click out of the fucking ad on it?
What a reaction.
That's fake.
No, it's not. I mean, you see all the shit on the ceiling.
That's fake. Yeah, I know, but there's something that, because he turns it off at the end. That's what you're thinking of after an accident, turning your camera off? Get the fuck out of here. That's fake.
He was filming himself on purpose singing because he has a song video. They have pictures.
And he rolled it on purpose or something. That's fake.
You think he rolled his car on purpose?
It's a piece of shit car. I'm telling you, it's fake.
He was in it. Well, even if it's a piece of shit car, you're not going to flip your car over.
It's fake. That's why he turns the camera right off afterwards.
Because he's a guy who films himself singing for YouTube.
I don't care what he does. It's fake.
He wanted to make a video of himself singing. Cool. And then he flipped his car. There's photos of the car flipped over. There's shit on the ceiling.
It's fake. I saw another fake video.
It's not fake.
By the way, half of these videos...
There's literally no evidence that it's fake.
Watch what happens when a soldier buys coffee. How do you not know half of these fucking videos are fake? When the soldier says just the right thing into camera?
You won't believe.
Yeah, you're right. I won't. By the way, I want to know how to do those videos. I don't know how to do them where you put like the little words around the fucking, you know, on Facebook, they're watch what happens when this dog fucks a mouth. Like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could just use any video editing program will do that.
No, they won't. I've put them all on my iPhone.
You're asking how to put text into a video?
On top of the video.
He is. It's literally the most basic principle of any video editing software. Yeah. Yeah.
No, none of them work.
But you also think that that's
iMovie
fake.
sucks.
You can even do it with iMovie.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You can absolutely do that with iMovie.
Yeah, you show me how, and I'll kiss you right where the shit comes out.
I want to hear the guy flipping over again, please. I love when he screams. It's not fake.
It is fake.
And all my life. He's a fucking spaz. He's a spaz.
That's the problem. It's the perfect lean over to turn the tape off after.
What do you mean? It's, first of all, he's not using a tape.
Second of all, but I mean, what the fuck is the use of the phone after you flip over in a car and you're worried about being dead and
It's
then
a
you
GoPro.
shut it off? Whatever
he
it
turned
is.
off his shit. He didn't want it on anymore because he wanted to call the police.
Why don't you just call the police?
Because he wanted to turn his GoPro off.
He did that right after he turned off his camera.
That's nonsense. Bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
The things you believe versus the things you don't.
He was filming himself singing. And then his car flipped over.
It.
And that's why he went like this.
Show me the soldier video. There's a soldier video on Facebook about how the lady's buying coffee calls him rude. Maybe it's real, but it looked fake to me because of his perfect answer. Oh, Denny! Oh, my God. That looks so good. Denny's got his cock and balls out. No, I don't.
Click on videos, D. Bizzle. What did he say?
I'm taking 2 cookies.
Cool.
Why is he giving cookies out?
Because Dennis loves
He's a pedophile.
Yeah. No takers this weekend.
leftovers.
Guess I'm going to need a little more than cookies.
I'm going to fart before he comes in. I'm going to cut a gasser when he comes in.
No takers on the cookies this
Dude,
weekend,
I
Denny?
would love one, Denny, but I can't.
Oh, no, Travis.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you got juice here? Every
No,
time.
no, just Irish Catholics.
Oh. Every time I bring in cookies, I always offer them to Travi.
Can you smell the cookies and tell me what they smell like?
Yeah, pumpkin. Now they smell bad. So he's next to me there.
What do you mean?
Little windbreak in the smell. They're pumpkin and...
Do you smell it,
Let me
Dennis?
smell, Denny.
Yes, you
Let
can.
me smell.
There you go.
Cookies smell like farts.
Smell. They smell nice, don't they?
What do you
They
smell?
smell like sugar cookies. God damn, they smell
What's
good.
it? What type of cookies are they?
Peanut butter, pumpkin.
I don't need all that
Extra-
stuff.
No.
No. Take a whiff.
They smell good, babe. It's bad? Yeah.
You know what you got up your nose?
What?
Fecal particles.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right.
Must have been all those pies he was eating at your house.
That's right.
right.
Yeah, Mama Robert's pie gives people gas.
Did you bring in any today?
No.
Nice. Travi, I also have an apple pie.
Why do you keep calling him that?
Travi?
Yeah.
Cool name for him. I like it. Travis.
Yeah, it's a little nickname there.
Is it?
Little nickname, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know a picture I just posted on my Facebook page?
No.
Hyman Roth and Michael Corleone in Cuba.
There you go.
Right?
Hey. What do you think about Fidel
Now I
Castro,
have a
Danny?
partner.
It's good. A lot of people are very upset about the guy. Now we're going to get a lot of good ball players.
Right,
A lot
right.
of good
point.
baseball
You're
players.
happy Fidel Castro's dead, correct?
Sure.
Good. Good,
Yeah,
Dennis.
why not?
What's next step? Build that wall, am I right?
Build that wall. Build that wall.
Yeah. You're all about it.
Yeah.
You see the guy flipping over?
The car?
Yep. Pull up the guy flipping
Of
over.
course, you've seen a guy flipping over
Yeah, yeah.
on his stomach.
Dennis, you tell me if this is real or fake.
That's fake.
Why do you think that's fake?
Because why would you be running a camera on yourself?
Because you have a-
Exactly. And the camera,
Yeah.
by the way, the camera doesn't even jostle.
camera
The
didn't
camera
turn
didn't
upside down or
jostle.
anything.
Because it's a fixed.
Not that fixed for a car accident. Look at the quality of that
It
stuff.
flipped over. He's safe. It's stuck onto the dash. That's the way GoPros work. That's how you film yourself driving. And if you have a YouTube channel where you sing,
Right.
right?
Okay, I don't, but maybe you do.
I don't, but this guy does.
Yes.
He has a YouTube channel where he sings songs.
But it didn't flip over. The car just got smashed.
No, it flipped over.
Did it?
Yeah.
No. Then why didn't he turn upside down? It did.
The camera turned with him, bro.
No, that was a fix.
You can see shit on the ceiling
No,
as the car is flipping over.
that was a fix. He just wanted to do that to get some
Coins like
attention.
falling out.
Look, obviously.
It's trick photography. It's
I
audio
agree with Danny.
animatronics.
Show it again.
Okay, all right. Look at the ceiling. Look at the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, but he's still sitting straight up. He's not upside down.
He is upside down. The camera is turning with him because it's
but
affixed
look-
to the dash.
But look at the headrest. The headrest is still in the same location.
Let's see.
It's not a floating headrest. It's attached to the chair.
Yeah.
Do you need a physics lesson?
No.
Physics.
That's what I said.
You said physics. Yeah, I don't think he flips over there.
No.
So how did this shit get on the ceiling?
You know what also didn't come
He
out?
probably just dropped it into a ditch.
The safety balloon there. What do they call that? You know.
The airbag?
Yeah, the airbag.
Because it wasn't
Safety
a
balloon, not the
safety
condom
balloon.
I watch a lot of NCIS
You
and
ever
forensic
use-
files, so I think I could make a good assumption there.
You've probably used your share of safety balloons, yes or no?
No.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about,
no,
Danny.
baby, no, baby. 3 children, baby. You're not like the real thing.
You got swimmers, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, buddy.
They're little happy people, like, look who's talking.
That's right.
Raw dog Falcone, they call him.
That's right. Hit it raw, am I right?
There you go. Did you guys have a good weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of action going on this
You
week.
smell those
You got
farts?
laid?
Well, it's okay now.
Yeah.
It's okay now. Now it's eggs.
Did you get laid?
What's that?
What?
I don't think we need to talk about that here on the holiday weekend. 4 days, baby? Sure.
Holiday weekend's over, bro.
Yeah,
it's
but
Monday.
now it's the holiday season. A little festive Yuletide.
Oh, a little holiday sex, am I right?
There you go.
That's
Yeah, bring in the mistletoe.
yeah, that's right. Put it over your dick, huh?
There you go. You still wearing that mistletoe belt buckle?
I am. It's the only way I get any, you know?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, Dennis.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Well,
Hell of a job.
take those fart cookies,
All right, buddy.
and I
smell
hope they're
good,
still
by the way.
popular.
Oh, God.
I want a cookie, actually.
You do want a cookie,
I'm not having one, but it smells good.
but you want one.
Oh, boy.
You get any Mama Roberts secret ingredients in there?
No.
Okay.
He's got good willpower. Jim's got great willpower.
Oh yeah,
Yes, he does.
he knows. He knows. Well, it's not one cookie for him.
No.
It's many cookies.
He's a lean, mean fighting machine. Look at this guy.
He's ready.
He's ready for it.
I watched Rocky 3 over the weekend.
Did you really?
A lot of montages in that movie.
Yeah.
It's a great one. I love Rocky 3.
I wish you were in it as Mickey.
Mickey passes away in that movie. We're going to take a break. I'm going to recover from that.
Should go out with Eye of the Tiger.
I think we're just going to go out with some commercials instead.
Yeah, we talk chess news. Big day today.
Are you going to the chess thing?
No.
Are we covering that here on Sirius XM?
With the chess channel?
How many channels do we have on Sirius XM?
I lost count. We got the golf channel. Nothing like golf on the radio.
And none of them are covering the World Chess Championship, huh?
No.
Must be a big deal.
Where is it?
Here.
Oh.
In New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Maybe that explains all the traffic. The heck with gridlock.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, buddy.
We're out.
I'll talk to you later. We'll be back. More Jim Norton and Sam Roberts right after this.
I snap my fingers a lot. I snap dance.
That's not what it's called. Snap dance. Welcome back to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. I think that our... did Doug Benson say that our episode was going to be on iTunes like today? He puts them up real quick, right?
That I'm not sure.
Be on the lookout because last night Jim Norton and I did Doug Loves Movies along with Matt Sarah. So that'll be up on iTunes.
And no, wait, there's the comic. I don't remember his name. Jacob, yeah, he's funny.
Jacob something. Yeah, it was a very good show. It was a very good time. So be on the lookout for that. Speaking of movies, you seem last night. The Rock's doing very well in movies.
Yes,
he's got the number one movie again in the country.
Does he?
Yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah. That's him?
Manoa? Yeah, I don't know.
Moana. I saw
Moana?
him promoting with that girl. I didn't know what he was promoting. I guess it was that. Okay.
Yeah. So he's the voice. They said it's, and this is just the empire that Disney has, it's the biggest Thanksgiving holiday opening since Frozen.
Yeah.
So now it wasn't as big as Frozen, but it was almost as big, and it was as big as anything has been since then.
You missed all that dancing on camera, by the way, because you weren't back in time.
Snap dancing, D-Bag. There's a priority here on snap dancing.
He wasn't back in time.
No, he wasn't.
Where
no,
were
he
you?
wasn't. She was snap dancing in the office.
Okay.
Warren Beatty, on the other hand, not having as good luck at the box office.
2.2 milliroonies?
Yeah.
Don't do press for it. That's good.
Warren Beatty, it's like a...
No, I mean, he didn't come here.
He didn't do the right press.
We didn't have him on this extravaganza.
Yeah,
That's the difference.
We've been getting a lot of great guests, and we didn't get him.
I'll tell you whose projects have been doing well. Billy Bob Thornton.
That's right.
Everybody's watching Shameless with William H. Macy.
They were talking about Dennis Quaid this morning.
Yep.
Donald Sutherland's been in the news.
Oh, yeah, he has. And
who?
Gary Busey.
Gary Busey. Yep. Let me tell you something. I can't go anywhere without somebody talking about that Nick Nolte show.
That's right.
The TV show he's in.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about that stuff. You know what nobody's talking about? That Warren Beatty movie.
That's right.
Because he didn't come in here to talk about his big dick.
You jinxed yourself.
That's right, he
Is he
did.
a big dick? I never heard that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's supposed to be legendary.
Warren Beatty? I thought he fucked a lot of girls.
With his big dick. That's what
I
he
never
used.
heard that.
Yes.
Where would you hear that? You probably just dreamed it.
No. I heard it on all. I'm kind of on the inside of the biz a little bit. You know what I mean? And that's what we talk about. Travis, you heard about that big dick of his, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. I've never heard that.
Everybody has. I mean, he fucked Madonna. He fucked everybody. He's got a big one.
Oh, is that his penis? It's a regular penis. Go down on the bottom.
D-Bag, don't pretend like you can't find the penis picture.
It's got decent girth, but I would say it's not giant.
It's probably grown as he's grown. You know what I mean? He's younger there.
You think he purposely didn't click on it immediately?
Boy, did he fuck a lot of girls, Warren Beatty.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, my God.
And I do. I think D-Bag was like, oh, which one? I can't tell. I'm so hetero. I can't find it. I can't find the penis. Oh, I guess that's the one of you guys. And I didn't even notice it because I don't look for that stuff. I'm too busy being super hetero.
Yeah. I don't even see the prick, guys.
Yeah.
Him and Nicholson, I heard, used to go into these clubs and see who could walk out with the most women at the same time.
Oh, my God. Well, you know what he should have done? He should have taken $1 from each of those women.
That's right.
And it would have made more money than his movie did over the weekend.
In the 70s, him and Jack, even in the 80s, Warren Beatty he's still Warren Beatty. But in the 70s and 80s.
Even in the fucking 90s.
Yeah, but they were really pulling pussy.
They were the original pussy posse?
Fucking look at those two. Yeah. Smoking. Just sitting there. Oh, God. Look at them in the 70s. Just cool guy. Is that Trump?
They're hanging out with Donald Trump.
That's funny. That's probably the 80s, though.
Yeah, that looks like the 80s. Yeah, they were the original pussy posse. Still not as good as the modern day pussy posse.
Which is who?
Leonardo DiCaprio, David Blaine, Tobey Maguire, I think
Tobey Maguire?
Yep. E from Entourage, right? Isn't he in it?
I heard Tobey Maguire's taking the lead now.
Of Pussy Posse?
Yeah, over Leo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. They're fucking more girls than Nicholson and Warren Beatty.
They were?
Yeah, sure.
They were the fucking shit. Tobey Maguire? Chicks love Tobey Maguire.
Yes, he's not fucking more women than Warren Beatty in the 70s. Stop it.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
He's probably comparable.
Yeah.
Comparable.
Yeah.
But not more. Warren Beatty was, because Leonardo DiCaprio is a sex symbol, and so was Warren Beatty.
Yeah.
On that level, it's just, nothing but twat.
Travis, you think Tobey Maguire's a sex symbol, right?
Definitely. Look at him.
Women like him, but I mean, he's not as known as those.
Boy, is he lucky that he found acting in his best friend's Leo, huh?
Yeah. Look at him.
Because otherwise, he's
Oh,
just
is that his best friend?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, he's had a good career with
And
Tobey
fucking
Maguire.
and hanging out with David Blaine.
He was at the Comedy Central taping. I didn't see him, though. Yeah, David Blaine girls like?
Of course, he does magic tricks and he remembers their names.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best.
I do neither of those things.
Plus, he talks all mysteriously. There's no getting around David Blaine. That's his greatest magic trick. It's attracting that pussy.
Yeah, you just look at him with his dead eyes.
Oh, yeah. And he's like, I can hold my breath. Want to see how long? And he gets back to you 3 weeks later. He's incredible. He's incredible.
Yeah.
I would fuck David Blaine.
It's not saying much. You'd fuck any guy.
David Blaine is a charming motherfucker, though. I remember, because remember the first time I interviewed him, he was hanging upside down in Central Park. And I asked him why they called him the Mind Freak.
Oh.
Which was the name of the nickname of Chris Angel, who's a different magician entirely.
Oh, it's funny.
Right. So it's just like a goofy question. So like 2 or 3 years later, I went back and interviewed him again when he was doing the electric shock trick, which didn't work out as well. And he goes, I remember you. You came and talked to me when I was upside down. He remembered all this stuff about me. Then I saw him in the studio like 6 months later, and he was like, how's it going, Sam? And I was like, what the fuck, you magical man.
Yeah, especially since I said this is the Sam Roberts show, and the fact that he picked out just you alone were Sam. That guy's good.
That's not what they said. They didn't say that. I'm sure of it. No.
Look how young you were there.
I know.
Jesus Christ, it's only a few years ago.
That wasn't only a few years ago. That was probably 9 years ago.
Appley cheeked.
Yeah.
Young.
Well, I thought I had the whole world by the balls. You know what I mean? It was just endless possibilities from there.
It's true.
Not anymore.
No.
They dry up, D-bag. They dry up. Never leave. Stay. Stay as long as you can.
That's right. Stay in the gig. Never think you're bigger than the gig.
Right.
Never think you're irreplaceable.
Right, because one day David Blaine's going to come up to you and be like, hey, I remember you from when you made fun of me when I was upside down. And I'm like, now we're pals. And I believe David Blaine's married now.
Is he?
But I think if
She must be very dishy.
Oh, I'm sure. But I think if David Blaine and I were not married, we could probably restart the Pussy Posse together. Because we're cool. Like, he knows me by name. I think we could do it.
I think David Blaine would go out and get a lot of pussy.
You know,
and then when he was tired, he'd use you as a cleaner boy.
I don't want to be the cleaner boy. I want to be in the Pussy Posse. No. I don't want to be the cleaner boy.
No, it's clean. No, for you, he'd now clean the posse, pussy. You would.
But Warren Beatty's, it's got to hurt. After
His
all
movie
these years,
is fucking bombing.
And it's not like it was just some project that he got attached to. I know. He's the director.
It's really shitty when they're saying like in so-and-so's movie is a bomb. It's got to be terrible.
He's not just the director. This is like his passion project. Like,
It's
this
everything.
took 15
Word.
years to make. Don't say that.
It did.
Did you pick this song? What's it about? Oh, Howard Hughes. Gives a fuck.
No, he plays Howard Hughes. It's about Hollywood in like, the
Oh, cool. That
50s.
movie hasn't been made already. Gee, no one wants to see that right now, Warren.
It's about a guy, I think, who was working for Howard Hughes, and Howard Hughes wouldn't let the actors date the starlets because he wanted to date the starlets, and that love story exists.
Oh, okay.
Under that.
To just work on something for 15 years.
I'm going to go see Warren Beatty's.
And be like, nobody wants to see it.
I'm sure it's good. It just,
Yeah, imagine that.
Nobody's
15 years,
interested.
no one gives a shit.
Oh, and guess what? The conversation's happening now like, oh, Leonardo DiCaprio might have gotten more pussy than Warren Beatty. I'll tell you what he did do. Make a movie about Howard Hughes that more people saw.
That's a good point.
That's for goddamn sure.
He also-
You know why people fucked Leonardo DiCaprio? Because they saw The Aviator.
Yeah, did it take him 15 years to make it though?
Well, he hasn't done anything.
Yeah, this is his first movie in 15 years.
That doesn't mean he wasn't doing much.
But with this film, he's been a perfectionist on it.
Yeah.
So like this has been his baby.
Well, obviously, some of the shit fell through the cracks.
Yeah, nobody cared.
Nobody.
But wait, when did they start shooting this?
I don't know exactly when. This is.
He's 79 fucking years old.
Yeah, he looks great.
Oh, fuck him.
Oh, this is bad. Scroll up a little,
He's 80.
D-bag. It says, Moana tops Thanksgiving box office. Rules don't apply, bombs. Allied and Bad Santa 2 stumble. So he's sitting there going like, well, not that many people saw Allied, not that many people saw Bad Santa 2, and they're letting him know, yeah, but you were on a whole different level.
You really bombed.
Really stunk up theaters.
He's 79, though. Fuck, who cares?
It's his passion, dude.
Yeah.
And he wants to know he's still got it, and he doesn't still got it.
How old's Nicholson?
Modern.
Is Nicholson the same age? 75,
Yeah,
77?
he's up there.
Wow, these guys are going to start dying.
Oh, yeah. Warren Beatty should have died before this movie came out. Then at least it would have been like, oh, this was the one movie he never got finished, you know?
Yeah. But it didn't open against Moana. It's a different fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He only grossed 600,000 on Friday? Yee.
You think Friday came around and they were like, look, Warren, the returns are not good. And he's still in there. Well, I mean, Friday, because that's still like a lot of families and whatever. Saturday is a big day for movies, right?
He immediately knows. He's been doing this for 40 years, 50 years. He knows.
Spent 15 years doing this, and then he was like,
He didn't spend 15 years on this movie, though. He probably just didn't want to work.
But he spent 15 years wanting to do this.
He was 64, and he hasn't done anything. What the fuck's he doing?
Because a lot of it was him wanting to, like, he wanted to get the movie made. Like, a lot of it is shopping it around. A lot of it is going studio to studio. Like, he put a lot of work into this.
Yeah.
You know? And it didn't work out.
Oh, Lin-Manuel was in that, too? From Hamilton?
Who knew? Nobody saw it.
No. In Moana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did a couple songs.
Yeah, that one. He's just sitting there. Warren Beatty is looking at The Rock.
Poor Warren.
And being like, you know what? I used to be a fucking huge star.
That guy could fuck a lot of the women I used to fuck.
The Rock? Yeah. They're so old, though. Why would he fuck a bunch of 70-year-old women?
Well, I mean, back in those days, yeah.
Why would he fuck all those old ladies?
He wouldn't.
I don't think they're interested anymore. All those old ladies have about the same amount of moisture as the stuffing at your Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, it was really awful. Awful. The fan came on, my stuffing blew on the floor.
Crumble pussies.
Yeah. Hey, can you turn the ceiling fan off? I'm trying to get my stuffing. So, what Warren Beatty, what was his career? What years was he?
By the way, rules don't apply. It did not crack the top 10.
Well, no.
What do you mean, well, no? It's a new movie starring Warren Beatty. It did not crack the top 10.
61 was his first movie. He's had a good run, man.
It's over.
Heaven Can Wait. He was in a couple of big bombs.
I like Bulworth. Jesus Christ, he's only done one. Larry Sanders doesn't count. He's done 2 movies since Bulworth. That's it?
Yeah, and one of them was the Dick Tracy TV special.
Wow. So in 2000...
Ishtar was a bomb? Ishtar, yeah.
Ishtar.
It's a cool name he played, though.
87. Yeah, no, you're right. Ishtar was a bomb. They really tried to... They went heavy on that, too. Warren Beatty and Dustin Hoffman. And they still could not sell Ishtar.
87.
Ishtar, don't think so.
Well, hold on. Ishtar and Heaven Can Wait were 2 movies apart. He might have just kind of given up after that and said, I'm finished. Because after that, he did a couple. He did Bugsy was good.
Dick Tracy was huge.
Yeah, that's true. And also
Dick
Bugsy.
Tracy was massive.
It was massive.
Yeah.
Dick Tracy,
But that was Pacino. That was a lot of guys in there.
But Warren Beatty
Dustin
was
Hoffman.
Dick Tracy.
Yeah, but it was Warren Beatty.
That was more of a.
And did Warren Beatty direct it too?
That's right, Madonna.
Yeah.
Did he fuck Madonna?
Yeah, he directed and produced it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he fucked Madonna.
Yeah.
She fucked Warren Beatty?
Oh, yeah, she did.
Good for him.
Definitely.
Would
He
you have
didn't get
sex with
married- he didn't
Madonna?
get married to
Yeah.
Annette Bening
What's
till-
that?
He didn't get married to Annette Bening until like 92.
How old's Annette Bening?
She's up there.
How old's that bitch?
And Bulworth didn't bomb, did it?
No, Bulworth was huge, and he was nominated for.
She's only
shitload of awards.
58.
Yeah.
Oh, for him. Oh, he was tapping that young Annette Bening pussy. He married her and he's in his 60s.
Yeah, Warren Beatty is not used to failure.
No.
Yeah, he is. So is Heaven Can Wait. He's had a couple of massive bombs.
No.
40 years ago.
No,
Yeah.
you're right, but they were legendary fucking bombs. They're considered 2 of the biggest bombs in Hollywood
But Dick
history.
Tracy did amazingly well, and
Yeah.
Bugsy did well.
Yeah, they did.
and
Bugsy do
Bulworth
amazing
did
numbers,
well.
though.
They did well.
I did okay, I'm sure.
It was nominated for Oscars.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but
Probably after Ishtar was when he was like, you know what? I'm going to pick and choose what I do.
Shampoo was a big movie, obviously. He has not done a lot of movies, though. Considering he's been around since the 60s, he really has not done many. He'll go 3 years without a movie. He did 2 in 75. Can you go back down, Sweet Potato? And then he'll wait 3 years, then 3 years. He does a movie every 3 years.
He did Reds in 81. That was huge.
No, he does one every 15 and nobody goes to see it.
No, now he's spread out.
Oh, poor Warren.
Yeah.
Poor Warren. This one's hitting him.
Oh, yeah.
I think
But isn't it weird? It shows you how a career works.
I think he's done, to tell you the truth.
When you think like, oh my God, I'm not doing anything for 6 months. 98, then 2001, 87 to 90, he didn't do anything. 81 to 87, he went 6 years without a movie.
Well, what's he got above Rules Don't Apply?
Maybe
what's in
TV
post-production,
shows, but 81 to 87 is 6 years without a film.
There's nothing in post-production right now.
Oh.
Nothing right now. I think they were waiting to see how Rules Don't Apply did.
You think he went out on Friday to see The Buzz in person?
He did. He was like, I hope I can get a seat in this theater. He had the pick of the litter.
Is that him? Right? The rules don't apply.
Rules
like,
don't
for
apply.
The rules to like making money on opening weekend don't apply.
Rules.
Fuck yeah.
Rules.
Trafficking.
This is Chip's movie right here.
Fuck yeah. Rules don't apply. You tell me the rules, they don't apply.
It drew about as well as the chess national championships.
That drew really good. I'm doing a movie. They gotta pay me.
What do you mean they got
cake for the chip off?
Shut up! It's just this. You can hear the spittle. It's fucking gross.
Someday soon, maybe not today. There are 3 things Chip says I don't think I've ever said on the show, and he says them more than anything he's ever said.
More than cake for the chipper?
Way more.
Because cake for the chipper, you weren't saying on the air. You started saying it around me when we were in L.A.
These are just things that have been running through Chip's head literally for years.
Have you seen what the new hot Christmas gift is?
Yes, I have.
There's a little. I mean, you said you had a problem with my dog, Lila Garrity.
Oh, your dog and her stupid bald man curls.
She's a gorgeous dog. I'll post something on.
She's not a gorgeous dog.
She's a gorgeous. I'll post something on social media. But
not.
There's a new dog in town, just in time for the holiday season.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about this. This got me excited because I'm trying to figure out, there's been a lot of conversation about what's going to be the hot holiday toy. Could it be those animals that are in the egg, that everybody's talking about? It might be that. Hatchables. That's a big.
Hatchable? What do? You open the egg and the thing pops out?
It's like a Furby / Tamagotchi.
I bet your
Tamagotchi.
You remember from the 90s? They were on the keychains, and you had to keep it alive and stuff. It was a little.
You don't remember?
No, I mean he was.
Your daughter likes Hatchables.
She wants one.
She wants one. Yeah.
You gonna get her one?
I got one.
Whoa.
I hope she listens. Surprise ruined.
She's in school.
I'll tell you who's not going to give it to you. Grandma, because she won't be around. That's a fake woman. It's an imposter.
That's right.
It could be the classic Nintendo everybody's talking about, right? The little Nintendo that plays all the games. They're sold out everywhere. You can't get them.
The original Nintendo?
It's an original Nintendo, but it's shrunk down to a very small size. It's got, 60 games built in?
30.
30 games built in.
The original games?
Yeah.
30 of the original games.
No, new games.
But why? What's the attraction to that?
People love retro.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you plug it into your TV, and they're built in. You don't put cartridges in. But you use the original remote, and people are going nuts for it. Nuts.
Yeah.
The Nintendo store can't keep them in stock. Amazon can't keep them in stock. That's why I thought it was $60. It's $60.
$60. It's a great price.
The cartridges are in there already, or no?
No, there's no cartridges.
There's no cartridges.
Oh, they're built into the hard drive.
Yeah.
The cartridges.
Remember the cartridges?
Of course, I remember them.
They were cool.
But it's the console itself is smaller than a cartridge, or it's about the size of a cartridge.
Yeah, I mean it's smaller than an iPad Mini.
Yes. But you can't keep them in stock on eBay. They're like $200.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's an even bigger holiday toy. It's the world's first lovable robot dog.
Sounds intriguing.
Let's listen to the commercial.
Can't hear it.
Meet Chip.
Fuck yeah!
Chip is a robotic dog.
Meow.
Much more than just a cool gadget.
Pause for Chip. Why are you meowing?
Yoma.
It's not funny. Go ahead.
Active pet that's there to greet you at the door.
What's up?
With the smart band, Chip recognizes who his owner is.
Fuck yeah, I know you. That's my food, bitch.
Have you seen my other slipper?
Yeah, it's in your wife's coda.
Chip's affection to them when near.
Look, I'm
Chip
gonna
is
tinkle all over your
obedient
fucking
and can follow
feet.
commands.
I don't think that the robot dog
He
can
also
tinkle.
learns new things, so you can teach him tricks.
I know tricks.
And the smarter Chip becomes,
I'm
the more
fucking
badges
smart.
he earns.
Watch this trick. I'll
When you
suck
like
my
what
own
you see,
pecker.
Just press the like button on the band.
You got to pause when Jim's talking because otherwise the punchlines are going over the setups for the next, you know. That's it's okay though.
Yeah.
You're trying.
All right, let's try.
How many badges do you think you'd earn? You know, as
I don't know what the badges are because I was there playing. I couldn't hear.
couldn't hear. As Chip gets smarter, he earns more badges.
I got like 300.
300 badges?
Yep.
Wow. What are they for?
Everything.
Like what?
Just being smart. Yeah. It's not a badge, man.
You should move it back a little bit.
I so badly want someone to take this commercial and take Jim's audio.
I think my favorite
Quit
part.
rubbing my nose with your nose. What are we, Eskimos or something?
My favorite part so far has been the dog will greet you at the door. What's up? So stupid. All right, I want to get to know Chip a little more. I want to find out if this is something because I have a niece. You know, I want to find out if I should get it for her for Christmas.
But he also learns new things, so you can teach him tricks. And the smarter Chip becomes, the more badges he earns.
Give me a badge. Where's my badge,
When you
bitch? Give me a fucking badge, you bitch.
Why are you cursing at your owner?
She's hogging all the badges. She hides them in her cooter.
No, I thought that's where the slipper
Give
was.
me a fucking badge.
You said the slipper was in the cooter.
No, somebody else's cooter. Where's my fucking badge? Give me a fucking badge.
You have to earn them by being smart.
I did earn it. I earned that.
You have to do tricks to get badges.
Yeah, I do tricks.
What kind of tricks?
Fucking tell jokes, make people laugh. Now.
Go on.
Like what you see, just press the like button on the band.
Yep. Get a
You
badge.
can encourage him to behave. Or be a little mischievous.
Fuck yeah, I'm knocking a blocks over. Fucking bitch. I knocked the fucking blocks over.
Your choices change Chip's
Go back.
behavior.
I want to see that again. I'm mischievous. Mischievous. Watch
Or
this. Jump
be a
the
little
ramp. Here you go. Bitch. Knock the blocks over.
Why are you cursing at the little girl playing with blocks?
Knock them blocks over.
She's just
Got
a
a
little...
9/11 those blocks.
Why would you say that she's a little girl? It's not funny to make 9/11 references.
Fucking knock them blocks over.
That's not charming.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
People are laughing.
Your choices change Chip's behavior
Yes.
and shapes his personality.
I can be humorous. I can be sexy. I can be handsome.
Sexy?
Yep. I can be humorous.
No two Chips
What's that?
are ever alike.
That's right. We're all different. Like a bunch of snowflakes, but with humor.
Chip is a connected experience.
Yep.
He has a translator.
Now.
What is it, Chip? So you can understand his thoughts.
I want to look right now. Touch my pecker.
You're a robot dog. You don't even have a pecker.
Yes, I do. Earl
He
shoots
comes
at
his
it.
own
Earl.
smart ball,
A smart
so you
ball.
can play fetch
Yep. Give me. I'll get the ball.
and stay active together.
Take the
He
ball,
also
but I'll
has-
hide it. Now you go fucking look for it. I'm busy.
Doing what?
Fucking chilling.
You really think you're a cute dog, don't you?
Yep. On my wheels and shit. I'll run your fucking feet over. Oops a daisy.
Why would you do? Why would you?
It's my badge. Bitch.
You're not getting a badge for cursing.
Get my badge.
You're not going to get a badge for cursing and running people over.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not a robot dog.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Sensors, so he can maneuver around obstacles with ease.
Yep.
And with the mobile app, you can feed Chip.
I'm hungry. Where's my fucking dinner?
She's feeding you.
Get the mobile app.
Some cake for the chipper.
Yeah, how about a little cake for the chipper? How about a little cake for the chipper?
I don't know if the app can handle that. Stop drooling.
Chip
Which
can't help
shows
it.
you care. And that's important. Because when you're in need, no matter if big or small, he's there for you.
I'm always there, sweetie. Just chasing everyone around the house laughing.
Who's laughing?
Me, the whole place.
Why are you?
Wake up, everybody. Meow.
You're a dog. Why would you laugh?
It's cute.
With his beacon sense technology, Chip is fully aware of his surroundings.
Always. I always know what's going on. Right now, there's Sam, there's Travis, there's Derek, there's a chair.
That's actually really good.
I know all my surroundings. Where's my coffee? Oh, there it is.
Maybe you should get a badge for that.
I should get a badge. How about a little badge for the chipper?
Oh, stop spitting.
Seriously, no one's seen it? This is like the 5th time.
Oh, the slipper's gone. I'll get it for you. Hold on a second.
Where's the slipper?
I gotta pull it out of the cooler first.
Turn to his bed when it's time for a charge.
Yep, get a charge.
So he never runs.
Put that on my butt. Goes right in my butthole. I sit on the charger thing. Goes right in my butthole.
You like getting a charge, chipper?
Yeah, put that little charge thing right in my butthole. Charge up the chipper for laughter.
You probably spent a lot of time as a young boy getting charged.
No, I didn't.
I bet you did.
It's a garbage.
I bet you
That's
did.
sexual innuendo.
You
Where's your slipper? I'll get you a slipper.
Where?
To that lady's coda. I'm going to go in there and fish it out with my dog nails.
Oh.
Out of energy. Chip is a smart device.
Yep. You damn Skippy.
Chip is a robot. Chip is a dog.
Yep. Chip is humorous. Chip is a lover.
A humorist.
But most importantly,
Fuck yeah.
Chip is
Hilarious.
a friend.
Yeah, I'm your friend. Sam, your friends.
You noticed they
I
didn't...
found that slipper
Where was it?
in that lady's coda. Keep saying it.
You noticed they didn't mention that you were hilarious even once.
Yeah, they did.
No, they
In the
didn't.
beginning of the commercial, but stupid ran over it.
You really let that play while you were talking, huh,
A
Chip?
lot.
For quite a while, huh?
Yep.
Double it up on the chipper, huh?
Yep.
I see.
The best kind.
I bought the slipper. The girl's happy. Here's your slipper.
Isn't the slipper kind of a mess?
Give it to your father.
They're kind of gross to the touch.
Blue eyes and shit.
You have blue eyes?
All blue.
Why is that?
I'm a robot.
What kind of a robot?
Fucking adorable.
I see.
Dog.
Yeah.
Look, my pecker.
What?
I'll hump your leg.
Is that the sound of your robot dog pecker becoming erect?
Yep, that's my pecker hitting her Woody Woodpecker ankles.
You realize you said pecker twice in that sentence?
Yes, I did.
Halfway through?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Oh, God.
You said Woody Wood and then realized you had to say pecker again? Yep. Yep. Oh, it's made by Wowee.
Wowee.
I don't know.
Hilarious.
This could be a great Christmas toy.
Bob Kelly said his kid wanted it, he wouldn't get it for him.
You wouldn't, right?
No.
You can't.
Chip the dog.
Chipper. D-Bank's got to go load up the thing. He was pretty slow to the punch on that audio, wasn't he?
Yeah. So no one's doing this.
No. Wow, he's got to go. We're short a guy for a couple days. Adrian is out of here for a little bit. I am. I was going to say the thing about Dr. Phil, but that's not going to happen. What about Conor McGregor?
He had to vacate his title. Yeah, I think they stripped him.
Do you think he got paid for that? Because he had always said that he was going to keep Conor McGregor.
He can't keep both belts. He can't.
Obviously, he won his second title. He's the first UFC guy to simultaneously hold titles in both divisions.
Mm-hmm.
And he had said in the beginning he was just going to defend both titles.
Here's what he did wrong.
Yeah.
He fought Nate.
Yeah.
After he won the featherweight, he didn't defend that featherweight belt either in a rematch with Jose or somebody else. He fought Nate Diaz, so then he fights Eddie Alvarez. Now it's been a year since there's been a championship fight, And unfortunately for him, Daniel Cormier pulled something in his groin, his abductor or his adductor. So he had to pull out of the Anthony Johnson-Toronto fight, and now they need a big fight. So they bumped up Jose Aldo to champion, which I don't know why they're having an interim fight, but they're having Anthony Pettis against Max Holloway for the interim championship in Toronto. That's the main.
Right. Because basically he's got these two titles in two different weight divisions.
Event, yeah.
So it's not like you can defend them in short order.
Right.
So it really does. If he thinks he's going to be able to hold them both, you end up in a scenario where you're not having one defended more quickly than once a year at the absolute most, just because of the transitional thing and everything. But he had always said he was going to defend both titles unless it made sense business-wise to give one up. So do you think Dana would have paid him for that, or just told him, look, you're not?
They don't pay. If they tell you, they take it.
It's just gone.
And then you can do.
Didn't Dana say well over a month ago that he can't hold both?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
he just let him know.
He did it. He got them. But there's just no way to do it.
Here's the thing about Conor, though. The reason in his mind, and that's why he was making, we played it on the show, such a big deal about having both belts at the end of that fight, was because he sees Floyd Mayweather, and he wants to be able to walk around with a lot of belts.
I think he also knew that he would have to give one up sooner or later. I think he deep down, he's not stupid. He knows that.
Yeah.
And he can't fight till May because his girl's having a baby. So, they had to. You can't tie up that fucking featherweight division. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's tying it up. But it's is also
right.
the fact that he's got to give stuff up, I would assume at any point he wants to, he can drop back down and get a title shot there.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, but I think the lightweight there's probably more opportunities for him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think he's going to keep trying to float around?
It's an easier weight to fight at rather than one, than to drop down.
Why is that? Just because where he is naturally?
Weight, yeah.
Do you think he's going to keep trying to get multiple division titles?
No, he's not going to. I don't think he's going to fight like a true welterweight.
Right. No. It's too difficult.
No, come on. You think go up and fight Tyrone Woodley?
No.
Stop it.
No.
Who's next? Anthony Johnson?
Although he was talking about Tyrone Woodley in the press conference.
That's good for him.
He likes to get people talking.
He does.
He does.
He's not doing that.
You don't think so?
No.
Would he win?
No.
No, he would not.
No, he would not win.
Even
though everyone thinks he's always going to lose, and he always comes up and wins. But
he does.
Not beating the welterweight champion.
Well, he said, right, doesn't he always say that if you're going to measure me up against somebody who's the same weight as me, who's got the same, you have to physically have some kind of attributes that are better than me, like God-given attributes. If it's just a guy that's the same size as me, I'm going to win. But when you start moving up significant weight classes, you're talking about a guy who does have tremendous physical advantages.
And to guys who are used to fighting at that weight and used to being hit by guys who fight at that weight.
Right. They hit harder.
You tell me Conor's going to take what fucking Stephen Thompson took in that fourth round?
Right.
That beating?
Oh, my God.
Conor's very tough, but he's just not big enough.
I don't even watch, regularly, but I watched that pay-per-view, and just watching Wonder Boy take the beating that he took was
awesome.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Did you see that in the what is this, in the New York Post? They've put some guy who likes to climb these fucking buildings on the front page.
Yeah.
Look.
Because they don't want him to do it anymore. So they put it on the front page. That's the best way to discourage it. Yeah. That's the best way to discourage a teenager. Front page of the Post.
I think that's right. Yeah, let him know. Look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure he knows he's stupid by alerting everybody that we can. We're going to make him a star for being stupid. And
is that a crane he's hanging on to? I'm guessing that's a crane.
So it's this kid.
No, I mean the metal thing.
I know that. Oh. But he's 18. No, it's a human being, Jim. Oh, okay. He's 18 years old. He got busted for climbing up the World Trade Center, whatever it's called now, the Freedom Tower.
Did he jump off it? Was he the one who jumped off it with the?
I don't think this is the guy.
Oh, not the jumper.
No, I think he was just climbing up it. While it was under construction. Oh. Central Park South Tower. In 2014, he was climbing up One World Trade Center. So he got busted for that. He went to court. He did the whole deal. Now he's back, and he was posing under construction for Central Park South Tower. And I mean, the picture is like fucking crazy. He's above most buildings.
He's hanging off a crane.
Yeah.
I've seen scarier than this, though, but that's the videos.
I mean, look at this kid. He's just dangling with one hand. He's got his hand. And by the way, the poles are so
thick, right?
Thick,
yes.
That his hand isn't wrapped all the way around it. It just looks like your fingers are just going to slip off of it. But he's got a death wish or something.
No, he's got a strong grip.
There's just some people that heights do nothing.
Oh, let me see this.
Oh, dude.
Is this the top of the Trade Center? I didn't see this one.
This is, yeah. This is top of the Trade Center.
Live JN, it's for me.
Oh, my fucking God, I can't watch this.
Hold on.
I can't watch this.
Are they on top of the crane?
Oh, my God. Oh, my knees get shaky. Oh, all right. With the fucking... You probably fast forward through some of the setup. Oh, look how high up he is.
Wow. Yeah, these are upsetting.
Yeah.
Just turn the music down. You don't need the music. Wow, these guys are fucking...
Just dangling. Why would you do it?
I don't know. One-handed. Can they see the Russian kids doing it? Wow, they're really high up.
Yeah, I mean, some kids are just born, I guess, with this feeling of immortality. Like nothing's going to happen to them. And heights just don't bother them. Like, they just don't get scared of this stuff.
These are not as scary as the ones I've seen, the Russian ones.
They're scary enough.
They are.
They're fucking scary enough.
You know what the problem is? The fucking helmet cams they wear are the worst because it's like you feel like you're climbing.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on the outside of the crane. Yeah,
He's not even wearing a helmet. He's just a kid.
What good's that? Oh, he's holding it. Oh, he's got that discoloration on his forehead.
Oh my God!
Do you not like that one?
They're climbing up the bolts. Like the bolts that are holding the steel.
Travis, do you like that?
He's not looking.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but it doesn't bother me.
It doesn't?
No.
I'm pointing the vagina.
Oh my God! So he's on a construction area. What the fuck? He's on a construction.
I would do that.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
He's on a construction area where they've made like a barricade, kind of like a barrier, you know?
Yeah.
And he climbed over the barrier.
Yeah.
And he's just dangling off it, and he holds on with one hand. But he lets one of his feet and his other arm go.
He's climbing.
He's climbing up the outside of the crane.
This is bothering me so much.
It's so bad, dude.
You think it's windy?
Oh, dude, his hair is going crazy. His windbreaker is doing nothing. It's not breaking anything.
Like, I get nervous when I'm like driving over a bridge and you can feel the wind move the car.
He's just standing. He's not even holding on to anything right now.
This makes me uncomfortable.
He's just standing.
I don't like
hate
it.
him.
This bothers me.
I hate him.
I feel like I'm watching a happy relationship. I just can't do it.
It's so foreign.
Go to the Russian ones. Even though this is not helpful to people who are listening, you Google those urban Russian climbers. Those guys
so
are
bad.
Fucking
this kid
crazy.
They called him stupid in the newspaper. He's not stupid. Like, it's not like he doesn't realize that if he falls, it will be his life. Everybody, the reason he's doing that is because he knows that the potential for falling is there. He's a maniac, but to be like, what is this guy, stupid?
Well,
doesn't he know this is dangerous? He's probably aware. That might be why he's doing it.
We should make that bigger. My cock. There's some scary ones. Like these guys are way at the top of some. They're just standing on the top of an antenna.
I can't do it. Do you watch these at home?
Yeah, like my whole body is itchy.
I'll watch these because you make me in the studio.
My body's itchy.
But I would never watch these at home.
Oh, he's on a skateboard on the roof. I don't like that.
He shouldn't do it. Just find another fucking hobby.
Look, he's on top of a star. He's on top of the star, on top of the building. Oh, my God. That's terrible, and he's not holding on to anything.
Oh,
I don't like that at all. He's on top of a star, on top of a building.
He's hanging.
I don't mind the hanging as much.
I hate him.
I don't like them, but he's on top. I don't like when they can't hold on to anything.
Why is he doing this?
I don't know. He's hanging off the building. He's going to fall. I literally can't watch them. My hands are fucking sweating.
It's awful. It's awful.
This guy's toes are all good.
He's balancing.
I don't like the ones when they're on top. There was a star on the top of the building. It's thin, and he's on top balancing, but he's not holding on to anything.
If he fell, I wouldn't care.
I'd be scared though. He's holding. That's a bridge.
Oh no!
The bridge thing is fucking. He's got his underpants on and no shirt.
He's in fucking board shorts,
dude. He's fucking hanging off metal. I can't. We gotta turn these off. Dude.
Yeah, turn them off.
I can't do the radio show.
Turn them off.
I can't do the radio show.
We should probably look at what's going on. Apparently there's an active shooter on the Ohio State University campus.
Oh, so do we seem irrelevant watching Russian climber videos?
A little bit. They were just interviewing some kid in a MeUndies hat on. Which, I don't know if that's the best.
Active shooter alert.
Witness, yeah.
Cool.
call Ohio State University Police.
That's an interesting point to make. Why the run, hide, fight message?
This is going on right now. It says there's an active shooter on campus at Ohio State University.
That's good. Run, hide, fight will save you from an active shooter. If you can run away from a threat, get as far away as you can. If you can't run away, lock that door, barricade it, and hide. If it comes down to you and an individual seeking to harm you and others, you need to fight. You need to fight as hard as you can. You grab a fire extinguisher, you grab a pot of coffee, you grab whatever you can, and you get as many people to help you do it. There is strength in numbers.
When did that start?
That started after Colin.
Seems pretty serious because there's a lot of vehicles. There's a lot of pretty serious cop vehicle. SWAT team looks like it's there. Wow.
But we have no reported confirmed incidents here. We don't have continuing reports of shots fired. So we've got something that...
Wait, no shots fired, but there's a shooter?
Is present.
It says one person's been hospitalized.
Parents should remember that this is going to take a while. They can be false reports. Somebody sees one suspect.
So it could be nothing.
3 and 4 ways. We start looking for multiple suspects through the campus. So law enforcement is going to go through the information they have, grab video, grab whatever evidence they have to figure out exactly what happened and get this campus back as quickly as possible.
I just want to pause you one moment. I think there is a student who's locked in a bathroom now on the telephone. Do we have that? Okay, this is local ABC. Listen.
Handgun, and I've never seen anything like it. Everybody was running in any direction they possibly could. Students were running out of the classroom buildings, and like you said, I ran into a bathroom. Luckily, that was just a single stall and was able to lock myself in there. But we are getting updates from the university that says to stay in place until the shooters are located, and then from there, I'll know when I'm able to leave.
Okay, Sydney, do you feel safe? Are you okay right now?
She's on the news in the bathroom. How safe could she feel?
I'm a little shaken up. At first, I didn't think it was real. You don't want to assume that things like this actually happen. I do feel safe just based on the room that I'm in. Definitely not the location of campus, because I am just a block away from where it happened and did hear it happen.
How are you talking loud then? Wouldn't you whisper? I'd be fucking whispering if I was in the bathroom.
If I was locked in a bathroom?
I'm here. I think there's somebody outside. I don't know. I'm nervous.
My feet are up on the bowl.
My feet are up on the bowl in case he walks in. Yeah. I'm scared.
I don't want them to see me.
I'm here in the bathroom, hiding out with a big echo on the toilet, hoping he doesn't come in. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I'm on the news. What the fuck you doing?
You hear a flush? What was that? Was that one of the shooters? No. That was a flush. I told you I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, I dropped the deuce while we're talking. Hope you don't mind.
But I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm a nervous girl.
When in Rome.
I don't know how you do that and go on the news.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Just whisper.
Yeah.
My friends go and letting each other know where things happened, and definitely to stay home if you are.
You know, I know you mentioned it, Sydney, but it can't be relayed enough. You know, you think something like this, you hear about it happening in other parts of the world, other parts of our country, and for this to be happening at Ohio State University, I know it has to feel not only scary to you, but surreal as well.
No, it's absolutely surreal, and we kind of, the 2 other girls and I
hate it when they don't ask questions.
They're just pumping that fear mentality.
Right.
Do you feel safe? This must be scary.
Oh, yeah.
So pick one. What is it most? Unsafe, scary, or surreal? Well, I guess now that you mention it, I was kind of just speaking loudly in the bathroom, but yeah, no, I guess it is scary. Yeah, and surreal too. They really are. Just moving the story right along. Yeah. Moving the story right along for themselves.
I can't wait till tomorrow and we can hear all about the guy who did it. The victims, little tiny pictures. The repulsive New York Post will put it.
That's the end of the girl in the bathroom. That's the end of her fame.
Yeah.
Once they catch the shooters, it'll be all about who these guys are. Who are these guys? None of the run, hide, fight people.
People should carry shields. Buy shields.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
Where would they get shields
Ted's Shooter Shield Emporium, Samuel.
When did you start that business?
Many moons ago.
How's it been going?
Not very well.
Okay. Well, I guess you...
But I'll be shipping them to Ohio. Orders will go out next Friday. So put your order in today, mail in your form, and I'll send you a shooter shield.
What do you mean mail in your form? The shooter's there now.
Mail in a check or money order or COD.
You don't do
10 Shooter Shield Emporium.
What about e-commerce?
I don't know what that is, Samuel.
It's like online shopping. Like the internet.
The internet's a very helpful tool.
Yeah, but...
So send in your orders, and I'll mail them out next Friday, COD.
Okay, cash on delivery. That's helpful, but first of all, are they bulletproof, the shields?
They're made of glass.
Okay, so what is that going to protect from?
The bullet will ricochet off.
No, the bullet will break the glass.
No, it will ricochet.
It's not the word. It's ricochet.
Ricochet. There's mirrors on the outside. The shooter will think someone's shooting at him.
So it's more of a fear thing.
Yes, it is.
I see. So they're just holding up a mirror in front of them.
A shield, a shooter shield.
So can I ask you a question,
Sure,
Ted?
Samuel, you certainly can. Where's your mother, Travis?
This may seem foolish. Why not just go to the store and buy a mirror?
Because a mirror won't. A mirror looks like a mirror. This looks like a shooter being shot at by somebody else, Samuel.
No, they're just looking in the mirror. So whatever was...
It will ricochet off.
No, it won't.
Coated glass.
Coated what?
Glass.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's coated at all. Ted.
Just don't hold it the wrong way, or you'll be looking at yourself and the shooter will see you.
Is this true or false? You bought a bunch of mirrors.
Yes, it is.
You bought a bunch of mirrors wholesale, and you decided to call it a Shooter Shield Emporium.
You asked a very tough question. I feel like I'm on Shark Tank, Samuel. How did you know?
I feel like you're exploiting tragedy with mirrors. I feel like your mirror shop.
So say mirror.
Your mirror shop was not as successful as you thought it might
certainly wasn't.
be. So you thought you'd exploit
I
some
opened
tragedy.
Petsmore Emporium.
Emporium?
Emporium.
I see.
In San Francisco, the great quake wiped it out.
I see.
My throat hurts.
Yeah. I hope people still miss Ted.
They will.
Let's see if anything...
See the sort of, more hectic but organized movement that we saw initially when we started covering this, and now you see sort of a lockdown in these police cars. Does that indicate that perhaps they have their man or their person?
Well, that's a good question. It could be an indication of that, but
They're just speculating now. We should take a break to catch up on everything.
Or mustard.
Or mustard on everything. And we'll be back.
Wait a second.
We'll find out what's going on with this.
I got a plug.
And Jim, where will you be?
Sorry to interrupt with my plug. I'm going to be in
this is fucking
Hartford.
Destroying the show.
Hartford. Doing my Hartford jokes.
You have special Hartford jokes?
Yep.
I don't like...
How many insurance people we got here?
It's not a joke. That's just a shout to the crowd. That's no punchline.
I love it. They go crazy.
All right. Well, if you want to see some of that, then check out Jim in Hartford. You can get tickets at jimnorton.com. And we'll be right back with more Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Yeah, that's right.
We got to get Anthony back on this show.
Oh, yeah. It's been a little while.
I'd love to have him on.
Welcome back. It's Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Winding down, it says 7 have been taken to hospitals from Ohio State. There's an active shooter at Ohio State University, so don't know much about it, though, right now. We'll be keeping you updated on it, though. I'm sure we'll have plenty to say about it tomorrow when the story pans out a little bit.
Yeah, when it's the headline and his pictures there and all his reasons in his manifesto.
Yeah. You mean when we find the supervillains that did this?
Yeah. Ooh, what did he do? For what reason?
You know what we didn't talk about, speaking of deaths? Stupid Florence Henderson.
Yeah, she fucking...
croaked.
She fucking got shot.
What? No.
Domestic violence incident.
Is that what happened? I guess I didn't... I saw that she died, and I didn't bother looking up exactly how it happened. She was shot in a domestic violence disturbance?
Yeah, it was weird.
Wow.
What did she die of?
Being 82.
I mean, was it a heart attack? Did she fall down the steps? Did she get her fucking pussy caught in a roller coaster? What happened?
I think it was the roller coaster thing. It was she was riding a merry-go-round naked.
I know what she almost died of. Oh boy, that was oh boy.
Heart failure was the cause.
Every little she probably realized how many times she pecked all what's his name on the lips. Heart fucking quit.
Scary. Yeah, scared the bejesus out of her. Yeah, so she died at 82. For one of the adult cast members of the Brady Bunch to die in 2016, they did it.
Alice is dead too. What did Ambi Davis die of?
Being fucking an old person.
No. It was some weird death with her. Some mixed martial arts thing.
Was it a mixed martial arts thing?
Yeah, I think Sam choked her out with some sausage links.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
And killed her?
Yeah, accidental.
Man. No, yeah, she's dead. She was an old lady.
Subdural hematoma. How old was the bitch?
She was born in 1926. She died in 2014. She saw enough.
88.
88. It's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but it's not exactly a tragedy.
Her middle name was Bradford.
Ugh.
Anne Bradford Davis.
She had to spend 88 years on this planet knowing that her parents thought it would be a good idea if her middle name, they were like, what's the most feminine, fitting middle name we can figure out for little baby Anne? And they were like, what do you think of Bradford?
She was 27 when she got her first thing. She's only been known for the Bob Cummings show and the Brady Bunch, and that's it. When your show ends in like 73...
Look.
And you don't get another gig after that, you're awful.
When a little girl comes from...
Yay!
When a little girl comes from Schenectady, whose middle name is Bradford, and she ends up on anything that's a hit, I'd say it's a win.
Who's Bob Cummings?
It's funny, right?
What was the Bob Cummings show?
It was a show in the 1950s.
Was it a comedy or she auditioned for the role?
She auditioned for the role because her friend's boyfriend was a casting director and recommended her for the part. So she didn't even want to do this. Ann Bradford Davis was not somebody.
What was her name in the fucking show? Her last name in the show? Don't look, cheater.
Cummings.
Oh, creep in the Brady Bunch.
Bradford.
No.
Who cares?
It's big trivia. Ann Nelson.
Is that true?
Such a boring, plain name. Why wouldn't it be?
Ann Nelson.
Is that it?
No, I don't even think she had a last name on that show.
Alice Nelson. I mean, Alice, yeah. Alice Nelson. I just read that.
From where?
The story.
Oh.
Like, damn, she was old. In 76, she sold her home in L.A. to move to Denver, where she joined the Episcopal community.
Why are you spending so much time about Ambi Davis?
She never married. Oh.
She died years ago.
Hold on. Never married and never publicly romantically linked to anyone. I get it. Let's get out of Hollywood and right to Denver.
You're saying there's a little more Bradford in her than there was Anne.
I think that she was...
That's what... Yeah, that's... Why are you talking about Ambi Davis?
She's dead. Have some respect.
She died 2 years ago.
Anthony had a funny tweet where he just put the line through the three of them.
I saw that.
That was funny.
Oh, it was funny. And Ambi Davis died 2 years ago. Florence Henderson died this week.
I know. Sad news.
So why are we talking about Ambi Davis then? If that's
she died
so
2 years
sad?
ago.
Yeah, I know that.
That bitch was old.
The problem is, Ann B. Davis looked old when she died. Like, it was like, yeah, I could see. Florence Henderson didn't look...
Florence Henderson?
Florence Henderson, God rest her soul, did not look that old.
Is that
You know
her?
what I mean?
God, she was fucking juicy when she was young with Noel Coward. They're showing a picture of the girl who came to supper. That's how Chip asks a girl out, by the way.
How does he do
You
that?
want to go get some supper?
Ugh.
I got to do something with the audio from Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah, I haven't heard it. I haven't seen it.
Hey, babe, let's go out and get some supper.
Yeah?
Yeah, I might animate some of it.
Did it?
Yeah, I'm debating it.
You get good results?
Yeah, she didn't know. She didn't want to go out for supper.
She didn't?
Hey, want to go out for some supper?
You think Chip would ask Florence Henderson to go out for supper?
I'd love to take her for some supper.
That's right. That's right.
The girl who came to supper. Oh, Jose Ferrer? He was in the Cane Mutiny. Man, you couldn't do it fast enough.
The Cane Mutiny?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Ugh, he's so young.
What is it? Do you know what the Cane
One of my
Mutiny
biggest
is?
laughs.
Let me go to the Tef box for comment.
He knows.
Do you know what the... Nobody knows what the Cane Mutiny is, does it? D-Bag, you know what the Cane Mutiny is?
I miss Anthony.
Why? Because he knew what the Cane Mutiny was?
Not only did he know what the Cane Mutiny was, one of the biggest laughs I ever had was Anthony referencing that when Sal was having his fucking ball hair taken off.
Yeah? In the Cane Mutiny?
No, but he referenced it without saying the Cane Mutiny. That's why Anthony's so funny.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen the Cane Mutiny.
So can you find
I've never
the clip?
even fucking heard of it.
It was released in 1954.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I was at the premiere. Me and Bogey told dick jokes all the whole time.
You missed the. Just look up K Mutiny.
Cain.
He's looking up K Mutiny. Anthony Cumia.
He wasn't in it. He's old enough to be, but he wasn't in it.
Sam, I can't believe we didn't get a 70-year-old reference.
How about
it's
Jim Norton laugh comp? I don't remember. Anthony makes Jim laugh for a minute. That might have been it. Cain Mutiny victim, you wrote?
That's what Google did.
Google did it, not me, he said. The machines have taken over. Google did it. They're searching whatever they want.
That's not that one. I can't. There's so many of them. It was such a funny reference.
The Cain Mutiny.
His reference made me laugh so hard.
You know, I bet I was in the room at the time, and I was just smiling at you guys as to not upset the vibe, but just sitting there going like, I don't know what the fuck these guys are talking about right now. Talking about some old movie from the 50s.
But he didn't. He just referenced it. It was such a funny reference.
Why do you know what the Cain Mutiny is?
It's a great movie. I've seen it a bunch of times when I was a kid.
Yeah?
It was fucking Humphrey Bogart and Jose Ferrer.
I will never watch the Cain Mutiny.
And Fred McMurray from My Three Sons was in it.
I promise you, I will never get or give any Cain Mutiny references on the show.
Oh, yeah, this might be it. Okay, hold on. This might be it. You gotta skip that video, my love.
You just said that so soulfully.
This is the taint, right?
That's right. He's hurting Sal's balls.
Right. Oh, that's right.
Taint and balls. Taint and balls. She's just manhandling my fucking balls.
Well, you're probably used to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Manhandling.
Yeah, farmer hands.
Yeah. Oh boy,
farmer!
I must break you.
I got that one. Rocky IV.
Here you go.
I got that. Go ahead, D-Mac.
Pretty generous.
Oh boy,
that's generous helping of wax.
All right, she's
pat it down there. Pat it down there.
Put the
pat baby boy back. Relax, baby.
I can't relax, please.
Relax.
Where is this Cain reference?
Easy. You'll know.
Wouldn't that be funny if you just made cumsies all over?
That would be a possibility.
It would squirt straight up like a baby pissing.
Troy, what happened? I saw his bag pull all the way out.
Oh no.
A little more.
Could you handle my balls a little less?
No, just handle it.
What's wrong with that? What are you, some kind of...
Exactly, this is medical.
She's what's the matter? She fucking... What's she doing? Like Captain Queeg? She's fucking... Strawberries. Who took the strawberries?
Oh my God, it makes me laugh. That's so fucking funny. I laughed for a minute at that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Nah, I gotta check out the movie.
Oh, he's so funny.
Anthony?
That's such a funny... The balls, at the end of the movie, Humphrey Bogart like breaks down and he's on the stand handling these silver balls and they're going around in his hand. And for him to reference that on Sal's scrotum when he was uncomfortable.
You love that.
Oh my God.
You love that.
Yellowstone. He did a few references. Oof.
We're out of time.
God damn.
We got to get out. D-Bag, do you feel like you're going to be able to come back stronger after today?
Yeah.
Give yourself a letter grade for today on the... D-Bag is filling in for Adrian on the computer. Adrian's going to be loving this too. Give yourself a letter grade on the computer.
C+.
Okay, that was high.
Fair. That's fair. C+ is fair.
C1.
You think so?
Yeah, C+ is fair.
C?
Yeah, C+. He didn't totally fuck up.
Just mostly.
Yeah.
Right. That's C- is probably a little more accurate.
Or just how about a C?
All right, that's where we'll stop in the middle.
I'll take it.
But where are we gonna get tomorrow? What's the goal?
B+.
Okay. All right. And it's attainable. It's improvement. Way to go, buddy. All right, we will see you tomorrow if you're in the Hartford area.
No, I won't be there tomorrow. I'm going to be here tomorrow, but
you can get tickets.
Friday, Saturday, I'll be in Hartford. I'll be here tomorrow.
I'll be in Hartford.
Friday, Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
And then, Hartford, Friday, Saturday, here tomorrow.
You're going to be here tomorrow?
Here tomorrow.
I'm going to be here tomorrow.
Me tomorrow.
So the audience should be here tomorrow.
Yeah, me here tomorrow.
And we'll see you then.
Chavez.
Goodbye, everybody.